I survived 100 days in Ascendra. This RPG style mod pack focuses on exploration, magic and tech, with a unique progression system that constantly pushes you forward. For these 100 days, I set myself the goals of obtaining the strongest gear possible, exploring the vast new dimensions and defeating as many of these overpowered bosses as I could. So sit back, grab some snacks and enjoy as I try to survive 100 days in Ascendra. Alright, so it looks like we have to start by choosing our origin. We have 5 different ones to choose from. There's warrior, astrologer, samurai, guardian, and the default one. Okay, so what do we want to go for then? Not gonna lie, warrior looks pretty cool. Let's just take that. We can also choose our difficulty. Easy, normal, hard, and nightmare. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing nightmare. I'm not putting myself through that. Let's just go with normal. And, oh, okay, nice. Oh, we've made it to Ascendra. What do we have here? The Ring of 7 Curses. Yep, I am staying away from that thing. Then what is that? We get an enigmatic die, and here we can collect one of these amulets. Which one did we get? Plus 1.5 attack damage. That's pretty cool. Let's start by chopping down this tree. There we go, finally. And yeah, we're gonna need some basic tools. Right here we can collect our stone, and then I would have said turn that into some tools, but hold on. Why is the crafting recipe not working? Am I tripping? Oh my goodness, it actually doesn't exist. Hold on. Let's start by collecting this. We got some free chain armor, but low-key, we already had that, so there's no point. And yeah, we got the crafting table now here. You're probably wondering why you can't make stone tools. The reason is I removed them. Bro, what? So your first step is probably to find some copper and make copper tools. Dude, that's crazy. Ain't no way. Well, then I guess we're gonna have to stick with that wooden pickaxe. I gotta say, that's already an interesting start. But okay, let's try and find a small cave then. Do we have some copper? Yes, we have some right there. We can go and get ourselves some of that. You know what though, I'm not gonna lie, I'm already kind of annoyed that this mod pack does not have ulti mine. I've just gotten so used to it at this point, but oh well, it's probably good for a change. Now, how much of this do we need? Once we have copper, we can probably go straight to iron. And another thing I usually consider at the start of my runs is, can I speedrun the end? But I believe this pack also has like the end remastered eyes, so that's definitely not gonna be an option. Let me already craft myself a furnace. Dude, there's no way a furnace doesn't exist. Bro, are you kidding me? How do we craft it then? We need a piece of coal to start with. Okay, well there's a few pieces up there, so let's grab that and then go ahead and cook up the copper. Now let's look at the other things here. It looks like this is just a bunch of like general information. Oh my days, why does the nature's compass look like this? At least the recipe is normal, but for the explorer's compass you need these items. Nah, that is crazy. Netherite ingots for that seems a bit excessive to me, or not? I guess it is a really useful tool, but still. Netherite ingots? That's just insane to me. Well, at least we can craft ourselves the copper pickaxe. And yeah, what is there to do next? Hold on, we get a random reward. What was that? We got some tin. That's so random, but oh well. Looks like amethyst gear is the next tier. And we can also get a full set of this copper stuff. Don't know if I really want to do that. What else can we do here? Iron is your first milestone. Yeah, I guess we should try and get that. Oh no, there's a zombie here. Yo, chill out. Stay away from me, bro. Okay, nice. That wasn't too bad. And, ooh, we have a vein of iron ore here. Let's go ahead and mine this up. Is this amethyst ore? No, that's ether ore. Okay. Well, let's just have a look around here. Maybe we can find some more iron. But I also really need food. Okay, there's a bit more here. I think I'll take this, then go to the surface and try and get food. I do not want to be trapped down here with no food at nighttime. Oh my goodness, it's already turning dark. Well, we might be cooked. Also, why do I have music playing? Bro, who is that? This better not get my video copyright striked. I'm gonna crash out. Oh no, I ran out of hunger. That almost cost me my life with the lava there. But at least we have a bit of iron. Guess that's one positive thing. Oh no. No, not the flies, bro. We gotta get the rest of this done. Oh, hold on. Voidorite ingot. What is that? We can craft voidorite throwing daggers with 16 attack damage or something like that. Hold on. Oh no, 11 attack damage, but that's still crazy. Oh my goodness, this rotten stink effect is gonna be the death of me. But bro, this stuff is crazy. I'm gonna use this to craft some of these daggers, and I'm gonna just try and use this as a weapon. Let's see how that goes. And then let's upgrade to iron armor. Very nice. Let's also get that iron pickaxe and a regular axe as well. Why not? Okay, now I really have to get out of this cave. Exploring structures would probably be a good idea. I could probably get some good loot there. There's so much stuff to do in this pack, I don't even know where to start. But I think our overall main main goal for now should be to try and get all the modium, but that's obviously first going to require full set of netherite. So yeah, that can be our sort of goal. Now then, let's hope we don't get ambushed as soon as we get up here. I think we're good. I think we're good. And as I said, let's just walk around for a bit and do some exploring. What the actual frick is that? Hell no, man. We also got a baby zombie on our tail. There's no way. Yeah, not sleeping in the early stages of videos is really not good, bro. One wrong step and I'm dead. I need sheep to craft a bed, but there's barely any. Okay, wait. There's a few here. Come on, bro. Please, just give me your wool. I need that. I need it. Yes, come on. I think that's 3. Good. Now I just need to get in safety for a second. But that might be too much to ask for because look at this. There's just mobs everywhere. But now we should be able to take a second to craft a bed. Okay, this guy is still mad, but come on. We can take you out, right? Come on. Don't, no, bad zombie. We got this? Yes. Now then, I think I'm gonna turn this into a smoker. That way I can just cook up the meat a bit faster. And yeah, for this day, I think I just need to farm a bunch of food and do some exploring. Anything else is probably a bit too risky for now. And also, this weapon is really carrying me right now. Like, it hasn't lost any durability yet either. I don't know what's going on. Shouldn't be complaining, but it feels a bit too overpowered. Well, let's just keep going then. Yo, who is this? Thornshell crab? Oh boy, he's tanky. Yo, chill, bro. Hold on, he dropped this spiny shell. We can use it to craft a bunch of things that don't even look that bad. But yeah, I do not have enough of those. This rune portal has a free iron block for us. I'll go ahead and grab that, why not? And then we also have a chest. Let's see. Okay, some golden apples, reflecting necklace, some iron, also some food. Yeah, this is not bad stuff. There's even a second gold block. Pretty nice. What does this necklace do again? Accumulates the damage received by the wearer into the internal buffer. Oh yeah, I remember this. Sometimes it sends like a bunch of shards flying everywhere and it damages the nearby enemies. Sometimes it's actually kind of annoying, but I guess I'll just use it for now, why not? Also, is it just me? Oh wait, why do I have 2 day counters? One on the top left and one on the bottom. Bro, I think I accidentally added 2 of them. That's crazy. Well, for now, it shouldn't bother us too much, right? Also, I think I'm gonna build a base very early on in this video. I don't want to wander around everywhere too much this time. I want to have one house and live there for the rest of the video. Wait, speaking of houses, we got an abandoned one here. I don't think it's going to be much use though. There doesn't seem to be anything really. There's one chest with some more iron. I guess we can take that. Suspicious stew could come in handy at some point, but who knows. Oh, another chest. Drift feather. Oh, that's used for some sort of ritual. Yeah, I don't have any knowledge on that stuff. Better to leave my fingers away from that. This seems to be the top floor, and we have another golden apple and just a bit of iron. Oh, yo, there's a grizzly. Let's stay away from that guy. It might be a mother bear, I don't know. But they are pretty strong nonetheless. By the way, what kind of backpack mods do we have here? Okay, we have sophisticated backpacks, that's good. So we need leather and string. Ooh, we got cobwebs here, so we could mine those up for the string. Got to do that with a sword though. 4 pieces is going to be enough. Is this a mine shaft here? I think it is. Do we head down there? No, I don't think so. Usually there's barely any mineshaft chests anyways. Yo, who is this? Hedgehog? Why are these guys so small and cute, bro? Dude, I want to have this guy as a pet. Can we take you with us? No. Well, I guess we're gonna have to leave them. Oh no, why is there a vindicator? Hold on, chill. By the way, I'm using the wrong weapon. I need to switch back to this. But this is like some sort of pillager outpost, I guess. We get an iron ring. Not bad. Then a sharp fishing hook. Deals 2 damage when the hook hits a mob or when reeling in. Increases the ability to pull mobs with a fishing rod. Dude, I've never seen them before. But I guess we can take it. There's so many random things here. Oh yeah, and I forgot. We can reforge stuff in this mod. I forgot which mod pack it was that I played in the past that had the same reforging system. Was it Prominence? I'm not sure. It might be. But yeah, we have these different materials here and you like reforge stuff in the anvil. So it's not like apotheosis or anything. Let's just keep heading up this tower. Flames Reborn Scroll. Okay. I should probably do some stuff with iron spells as well since this is like a magic focused pack. And nice. Here we have a bunch of leather that we can use for the backpack. There's also these shears. Nokia 3310. Protection 0 and unbreaking 10. Dude, why would I want that? Oh. Hello. Well, actually, that was a pretty good structure, I'm not gonna lie. We got some nice stuff. And I think I'm gonna craft myself a backpack. But hold on, why can't I craft a chest? Does this wood not work? Yeah, I think I need to use oak. Yep, there we go. And there we have ourselves a backpack. Nice. Finally, some extra storage. Let's sort away a bunch of these random things. And yeah, that already looks a lot nicer. Oh, wait, hold on. I just ate this cooked cod and then it gave us 2 extra hearts. That's pretty random, but I'm definitely not complaining. We've got a small village over here. Hopefully it's got a bunch of food for us to loot. Where's the entrance to this building? Am I slow? Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're breaking inside. We got a bunch of chests here with... Okay, there's some food. All-purpose seasoning. When you eat food, you recover 1 HP and additionally recover 2 food level. Ooh, okay, thanks. And we have even more of the same stuff. And ice skates. Increases the movement speed while on ice, depending on the duration of sliding. I don't think I'm going to be able to use that very often, but okay. Ooh, yes. Okay, here we have some hay bales. Let's collect as many of those as possible. And keep having a look around here. Oh, we got another one of the same things. What? Mass gauntlet? Okay, I read the description. I'm gonna try it. If it ends up having more downsides than positives, then I'll just unequip it again. But yeah, I'm curious to see how that works. Let's keep taking all of the stuff that we find. I don't think I'm gonna build a base here yet. I prefer it if the village was like in an open area. Not like this in some sort of closed off forest. Oh, a villager hat. This is really good. It decreases the villager trading prices. Very, very good that we found that. I used to think there's like plains up ahead, so let's go there. Alright, this is much better. We have an acacia village here, and this one is actually out in the open, so I think this could be a good location for a base. I don't know why the structures are so gigantic, but maybe it has better loot. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. This already doesn't look too bad. The cross necklace is always something nice to have. Let's take that instead of the reflecting necklace. And I think that's it. Do we actually have a waystone anywhere here? That would be interesting to know. Ooh, hold on. Feral claws. They're pretty cool. Also an iron pickaxe, as well as some iron ingots. Not bad, not bad. We even have a shield. What the heck is that? Tiny shield. Can we equip this like that? Yeah, we can. What the heck? Oh no, wait, I accidentally threw my throwing dagger. Dude, why did I do that? Okay, we have a few more left. Yeah, this structure isn't bad at all. Oh yes, there we have the waystone. Okay. Let's go over there once we've checked out this house. We got another chest with digging claws. Those are also nice. I think I'll use those instead of the mass gauntlet. And there's also a whole bunch of hay bales here in the center. Just a bunch more free food for us. Now then, let's take that. And I think we want to build our base somewhere closer to the ground, not on the mountain or hill. So right around here should be good. We can live inside this house for now, why not? Does he have anything good? No, not really. Well, the waystone can go here. Let's name that home. And I'm also gonna do /set home. So we can always teleport back here now. That's a great start. And I think I want to go mining. It would be great if I could get a full set of diamond armor early on. So that just makes sense to me. Let's make some space in our inventory real quick though. This can all go in the chest. Let's turn the iron nuggets into regular ingots. And then cook up a bunch of this food. That can go in the smoker. And yeah, as I said, let's do some mining. I'm gonna dig a tunnel down from here. And then just extend this out to deep state level like -58. Then we can do some strip mining. And just do that until we find enough diamonds for full set of armor and tools. Then from there we'll see what we'll do. Maybe do some villager trading for enchanted books. But yeah, it doesn't matter too much for the moment. Great, here we have our first diamonds. Pretty cool. That's already 3 of them. And what do we get here? Jungle steel? What the heck is that? Bro, I don't think we need that. But okay, let's just keep going. A couple days have passed and I've got a total of 31 diamonds. I think that's going to be enough for what we need to do. So let's bring that back up to the surface. Dude, I just realized I could have just done /home. Yeah, I need to get used to this because like some packs I play have that, but some don't. So I always need to kind of readjust. But anyways, let's sort away a bunch of this random stuff. There's also a few rewards to claim here. Netherite diamond ingots. Yo, I think we also got a gold one of those. Yeah, I guess I could use that later. And my storage system definitely needs expanding. Let's just grab some oak trees from over here. And if I get enough saplings, I could also craft myself a nature's compass. I think we need 4 of them for that. And it could definitely be useful. That right there is going to be more than enough. So let's start by crafting a couple chests and expanding this storage system. Pretty nice. Also, for some reason, the questline wants me to get 4 pieces of regular deep slate. I've got no idea why, but let's just get that. And yeah, now I should be able to craft myself a full set of diamond armor. There we go. And I can also get myself some tools if I want to. But for now, I think we're okay. Let's go ahead and craft a compass. And then turn that into the nature's compass. Hold on, how does it work? Is it like that? Oh yeah, nice. So now we can locate any biome we want to. So that's definitely nice. This quest should also be completed. And what do we want to do now? I definitely want to get a water bucket. I just realized I don't have one. We can grab some water from over here. And I did mention that we could do some enchanting. For that, I'd first need some obsidian though. And I also need to get obsidian if I want to go to the nether. Okay, yeah, that could make sense. Let's go back underground. Oh, hold on. Do we have a lava pool anywhere here on the map? Oh, yes, there's one over there. Okay, I'll go there instead. It should save us a bit of time. Here we are. So we can just cover this with some water. And then we can gather all the obsidian we need. It's going to be 4 for the enchanting table and 10 for another portal. So I'll just get that much for now. This time also make sure to just do /home. And yeah, then what else do I need? Oh, yeah, I need a book. Okay. Well, we have leather, just no sugarcane, but I'm sure there's some somewhere around here. Or there could even be a structure with bookshelves, like a librarian or something. Let's have a look. Okay, no, this is probably like a butcher's place. Yeah, nah, he does not have that. Oh, hold on, we actually do have sugarcane over there though. Let's grab that. Maybe check if we can find some more along this river. Yep, I can already see some. There's also a wandering trader. Do you think this guy could have some good traits? Let's see. Yo, what? Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty random. We can grab all of these pieces and then go home. If we want to get a full enchanting setup, we're going to have to do a lot more farming of books. Or just find structures, but I'm not going to do that now. Let's just get ourselves this and craft the enchanting table. Then we use that to get whatever random enchants. I guess protection would be nice. Maybe I can also craft an axe. And well, I guess that's okay. I don't know what backup protection is, but we'll take it, we'll take it. Now, I also thought we got a bunch of iron, didn't we? Yeah, right there. I'm going to go and smelt that up. And I want to use it to upgrade our backpack. After that would probably be gold tier, and I think we can do that as well. Let's see, what is this? Okay, wait, we got a bookshelf. That's not bad. Thank you. Then let's go ahead and upgrade this. We can also go to gold tier, and next would be diamonds, but I don't have enough for that. But we already have a lot more storage space. And yeah, then maybe it would make sense to just go straight to the nether. Then we could potentially find some netherite to upgrade to netherite armor, and also the smithing template. We're gonna need that anyways if we want to get to Unobtanium. Do I have a flint and steel? Probably in a chest. Yep, right there. So then let's just go through here. Oh, you need the heart of the nether to enter the nether. What is that? Heart of the nether. What the? You have to craft this? Oh no. We need to go to the undergarden for that. Damn. Okay then. Well, how do we get there? We need green dye. And now I see why we need the deep slate. The deep slate can be combined with green dye and the heart of the sea to get the heart of the undergarden. And then we craft a portal to the undergarden like this. And you can light it using a catalyst. Okay, there we find the Ethereum crystals as well as the heart of the nether. And then with that, we can actually go to the nether itself. Well, that means we're gonna need cacti. And what better place is there to get that than a desert? There is one over this way. So let's see if we can find anything there. Okay, so it looks like we already have cacti here in the mesa biome. Before I go and grab that, let's check out this rune portal. We got some more gold. And then there should be a chest somewhere, right? Did it not generate here? Yo, it kind of looks like that. Okay, then we can just go over here and mine up some of this. I think we're going to need 4 pieces since we need 4 pieces of the green dye. And how do you actually turn it into the dye? Do you smelt it? I think that's how it works. You can't just craft it, no. Well, in that case, let's go home and let that cook up. Then what else do we need? Oh yeah, the heart of the sea. Okay, that means we're going to have to find a treasure map from a shipwreck. And I guess the best place to find that is just an ocean. I don't know which one. I'll just go for a regular. Yeah, we've got one pretty close by. And there we have the last piece. For some reason my quest is not updating though. But nice, now it's good. I also guess for the actual portal to the undergarden we're going to need stone bricks. At least that's what it looks like on here. So I'm going to grab some cobblestone and let that smelt up as well. That can go in here. By the way, can we do /back? Yes, we can. But, oh, that just sends us back to the tunnel, bro. Okay, never mind. Let's just head over to the ocean. Hopefully we can find a shipwreck there and then find a buried treasure map that will lead us to the heart of the sea. Well, I've pretty much checked this entire area and I couldn't spot anything. So I'm just gonna head over to the deep ocean instead. Hopefully I have a bit more luck there. But yeah, this really would be so much easier with a regular explorer's compass. But as you saw earlier, that requires 4 netherite ingots or something like that. So yeah, I couldn't even get it if I don't go to the nether. Hold on a second. Can't we use diorite for that reforging material? I thought it was something like that. Hold on. Limestone chunk. Yeah. So you can cut this up in the stone cutting workbench. I'll make sure to grab a bunch of this. And yeah, that will come in handy. Okay, this actually does look like a shipwreck. But it's only like 1 part. So will it have a treasure map? Oh yes, we do have one. Okay, well, that's nice. Let's make sure we don't drown here. And then have a look where this buried treasure is supposed to be. 590 blocks away. Okay, that's not too bad. So I think it's somewhere over this way, right? We should arrive there any moment now. And then I believe there's like a specific way you need to align yourself. Is it like this? Oh yes, nice. Now then, it kind of looks like we don't have a heart of the sea. Oh nah, that's crazy, bro. Is it not a guaranteed kind of thing you get? Damn, okay, that's new to me. Wait, what is this? Okay, you can find it in the buried treasure thingy, but you can also craft it. But yeah, I don't have the items for that anyways. Hold on, can we RTP? Okay, yes we can. That means I'm just gonna search for another deep ocean here, and then hopefully if I find another buried treasure map, it will send me to a new location. Wait, there's actually a ship right here. Hold on. We can probably find something good here. There's no map yet. Maybe we have to check in one of the other rooms. But for some reason, everything is covered in sand. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, well, I guess then we didn't get much luck there. By the way, I RTP'd and hold on. Why are we so close to this ocean? Does it not RTP you that far out? I'm pretty much at the same location I was at before. That's weird. What's the cooldown for that command? 6 minutes? Well, I guess then we're just gonna have to wander out pretty far ourselves. These towers over here, don't they usually have waystones on the top with gold blocks? I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Let's have a quick look here, because some waystones could be nice. Oh, okay, we got a couple skeletons. I think there's a spawner somewhere on the higher floors. Oh wait, no, it's hidden behind the hay bales. Let's make sure to get rid of that. There's also zombies I see. Oh, yep, there's the spawner. We used to have another barrel, but most of the stuff is just junk. There is bookshelves though. I should be taking that with me, I'm not gonna lie. And then to get to the top floor, I guess I just have to build up. There's no staircase. And here we have a whole bunch of spiders. Oh wait, there's a Vex spawner. Those things are always so annoying. Oh wait, I nearly missed the chest down here. We have some phantom membranes and a reanimated runes map. I have no idea what the reanimated runes are, and I don't know if I should be heading over there or not. I guess I can hold on to the map, and yes, okay, we do have gold blocks and also the waystone. I'm gonna be grabbing all of that. Dude, can these guys go away, please? Go. No, why are you doing like so much damage? Wait, there's another one? That has to be the last, right? Otherwise I'm cooked. Okay, there we go. Let's grab everything from here and then get going again. Here we have yet another shipwreck. Let's have a look inside here. And okay, nothing there. What about this one? Alright, it doesn't look like we have a map. So again, we just have to move on. By the way, we got these crocs and it says grants the ability to walk on water while sprinting. Okay. Let's equip those then, why not? We also got this life jacket belt which allows us to ascend quickly underwater and float at the surface. I don't think I would equip that, but look, we can just sprint, I think, on the water. Hold on. Wait, it only works sometimes. What's going on? Ocean walk. Do I have to remove the other thing? Oh yes, now it's working. At least a bit. Like it's a bit buggy. Should we just unequip those and swim? I feel like that's a bit less of a hassle. Yeah. I randomly decided to try an RTP again, and this time it worked normally. We're 16,000 blocks out, so yeah, we can just continue here. Oh nice, hold on, here we have another buried treasure map. Finally. Let's go ahead and use this. And okay, that's around 630 blocks away. Somewhere over in this direction. Now I think we dig down from here. And yep. Oh my days, is there really no heart of the sea again? What is this luck, my guy? Nah, like genuinely, Mojang must have put a curse on me. These things can't be that rare, right? Surely not. That's actually crazy. We just have to keep looking, and then just hope that we do eventually find something. I also just realized that with these, what are they called, aqua dashes, we can't walk on the water if we start from the water, but if we start from the top and then start sprinting, it does work. So yeah, we're just gonna have to keep that in mind. Here we got another map. Let's see if we have some better luck this time. Also, by the way, that guy nearly killed us there. We gotta be a bit more careful. Oh, and oh my goodness. I'm really starting to doubt whether or not you can actually find the heart of the sea in here. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. What did I just see there? Yo, why is this symbol here so hidden? I didn't know to click this. If you aren't able to find a heart of the sea, just buy one. Bro, I should have seen that. Okay, well, I guess we can just buy one then. It's not like all that exploring was for nothing anyways. We did get some nice resources. But yeah, I gotta be more careful. I need to look like these little details. Could save us some more time in the future. So we're gonna need 16 diamonds. I've got 9 in my backpack. So yeah, we still have to do a bit of mining, but not that much. We can just go back down here. Didn't even take that long, and I've got 23 diamonds now. Let's take that back home and then go ahead and trade for one of these Heart of the Seas. Very nice. So then we need to take out the green dye, as well as the regular deep slate. That can all be combined like this, and now we have the heart of the undergarden. What does it say? Something has changed. What does it mean by that? I have no idea, man. But now we should be able to head over to the undergarden. I'm gonna have to craft some stone bricks for the portal, and we also need the catalyst. That requires 4 iron ingots, as well as 4 gold ingots, and then also 1 regular diamond. There we go. And yeah, now we should be able to build up this portal. Let's do that next to the nether one. So right around here. And I guess we just light it like that. Yeah. Okay, that means we can theoretically go over straight away. I just want to make sure I have enough food. Yeah, I think I'm fine for now. Maybe just let this iron smelt up as well. And then we can make our way over through here. Oh! And here we are, nice. So, what exactly do we need to do here? We can collect etheric shards as well as eutherium crystals, and we need to collect those to craft the heart of the nether. So we need 4 eutherium crystals, and you can craft one of those using 9 etheric shards. Okay, and I believe you get the shards by taking out mobs like these. Oh my goodness, yeah, he's pretty fast, but yep, we get the shard. So we're just going to go ahead and farm a bunch of these guys, and that way we should be able to get all the shards we need pretty easily. There we go, that should already be everything I need. Now we have 4 Ethereum crystals, and then we just need 4 pieces of redstone, which we can collect from the base, and yeah, now we can craft the heart of the nether. Where do we have the redstone? Right over here. Let's take 4 of that, then combine everything like so, and great, now we can use this to finally access the nether dimension. It looks like it wants us to get netherite smithing templates, and I think that was my main goal earlier anyways, just netherite and netherite smithing templates in general. So yeah, let's go through here, and oh, what happened to the portal? What the heck? Why is it like... Okay, let's not question it. Can I spot any structures nearby? There's something over there, some sort of piglin camp, but I don't think I really need to go over there, right? Yo, what is that? I think I said something about the mobs being stronger than usual here, so I do have to kind of watch out. Hopefully we're going to be fine though. I mean, we do have enchanted diamond armor. Even though it isn't the best, it should still hold up pretty well here. Let's go and do some exploring, hopefully find a bastion or another fortress or something like that. Preferably a treasure bastion, then we have like a really high chance of finding the netherite smithing template, but I guess we'll see. Well, there certainly is a bastion. I can't quite tell which type, but it doesn't matter too much. Let's see what's inside the chest. Okay, nothing too crazy. Gotta make sure I watch out for the brutes. They're pretty strong. Oh yeah, that guy's mad. Oh no. Is there any chests anywhere here? I can't see any right now. Yeah, no, maybe we just move on from here. Just seems a bit too risky to me right now. I wonder what this is. We got some sort of nether ship in the lava. It's being guarded by some wither skeletons. I think it's worth checking out. That one skeleton has a flame bow. Like, what? We gotta be careful. Oh boy. Oh no, that was not careful of me. Where did my weapon go? Did I drop it? Am I that dumb? Wait, did I genuinely drop it? Or did I accidentally throw it? I don't know. Well, at least we still have a few left in our backpack. Yeah, we should be good for now. Okay, what can we find? So it kind of looks like an end ship thing. We got some fire res. That's actually really cool. Then what else is there? Oh, hold on. So there's a few wither skeletons, and the layout is exactly like an end ship. Here we have 2 chests. Let's see what we can find there. A bunch of XP, also some iron, pretty nice stuff. And then what about here? Okay, it looks like pretty much the same stuff. But here in the center we have some netherite boots. Let's go ahead and take those. And oh, they have some enchants. Not even that bad, but the thing is it has cursor binding. So I will not be equipping that. It is still a nice structure though. Also, by the way, can I use these aqua dashes to run on lava? It's kind of risky to just test out like this, but okay, it does work. Let's make sure we don't die here. Oh my goodness. I should drink some fire res. And there we go, now we're safe. Well, I'm gonna head over to this fortress. Probably take out some blazes for some free rods. And oh, that's the structure where you find the netherite monstrosity. I definitely think I'm not strong enough to take that on yet, but at least we know where we could find one. Also, I'm getting a bunch of these wither skull fragments, and I'm pretty sure you can use these to craft wither skeleton skulls. Hold on. Oh, you need 9 of them. Okay, but yeah, we could use this to summon in a wither later. I'd have to be very careful though, because I know it's quite a lot stronger in this mod pack than the vanilla one. So yeah, let's just not worry too much about that for now. Just have a look around and do some farming. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this stuff is actually kind of good. We got this tarot card, the magician, and it says golden items won't break. Let's equip that. And I guess it does sound nice. There's also this spectral whisper. Arrows pierce through the first obstacle. Yo, that sounds pretty good. And then we even have a disenchanted book. Hold this item in the main hand and hold a piece of enchanted equipment in the off hand. Right click to transfer all the enchantments to an enchanted book. So if we get a piece of gear with like really good enchants, we can take them off. It wouldn't really work with these netherite boots because they also have curse of binding and vanishing. And yeah, we wouldn't want to get that on the gear. But we still have plenty of opportunities to get other good pieces of enchanted gear. Man, I don't know what's going on here, but there's like ghasts trapped down here. I should probably try and take them out. There we go, that's one. There's another there. And even over there, what the heck? How did they even get there? Oh my goodness. What? Is that a spawner? Oh yes, there's a ghast spawner. Okay, I did not know that. Let's try and be careful and then try to loot the chests. They could have something good. Let's see. Okay, no, it kind of looks like just random stuff. Well, at least you have a ghast here as well. Oh no, don't blow me up. Oh no, oh no. Yo, chill. Dude, I do not want to die here. Yo, no. It's probably best if I try and leave. Yeah, I think so. Okay, bye-bye, guys. I think I'll try and find another bastion. We actually have another one of these ships here. Maybe that could be worth checking out. Let's have a look. Ooh, an elytra. Yo, what? No way we just find that here. Okay, that's kind of crazy. I'm definitely going to take that. What the heck? Also some ancient debris. An antique book bag, which is kind of like an ender chest. Yo, this is some crazy stuff. What about in here? Okay, more netherite. Pretty cool. Then we also have some more netherite boots. And okay, it looks like they have the exact same enchants as the last pair. Kind of weird, but oh well, it's still pretty cool. We can just keep going. Now this right here is another bastion, and it might actually be treasure as well. I'm not 100% sure though. Let's make our way up and see. Oh, wait, I think this right here is where the bridge is. And yeah, okay, this is definitely treasure. Nice. So let's head over to the main room where all the gold blocks are. And then I think you're pretty much guaranteed to find a netherite smithing template there. Or at least that's how I think it works, right? I guess we'll see. I can obviously also grab the 2 gold blocks from here. There we go. And I still have to be careful and watch out for brutes. Let's not be too reckless. I can just slowly make my way down. I want to get rid of the magma spawner thingy. The magma cubes are always pretty annoying. Then let's get rid of the brutes. And then I think we're safe to go down. Okay, let's see what we have inside the first chest. Okay, nothing too crazy. I should drink some more fire res, not gonna lie. Don't want to end up accidentally burning to death. And okay, so what else is there? We got some diamond gear, but that's about it. What about the other chest? Okay, nice. There we have the netherite smithing template, and the rest of the stuff seems to be pretty basic. Well, at least we got a template. That's the main thing. Now I can grab the rest of the gold, and after that, I'll probably head back to the base. Don't really need anything else. Okay, here we are. Is there any rewards we can claim? Oh, a free netherite ingot and smithing template. That's nice. And oh wait, we get another template. Pretty nice. Now we don't have to duplicate as many. And yeah, I think the goal for now should just be to get a full set of netherite armor. I already have some netherite scraps as well as ancient debris in there. We can smell that up. And what about the enchants on our gear? They're not that great, to be honest. I should probably try and get something better, but I guess for now it's okay. Also, when I go mining, I should probably use like a golden tool, because remember, this tarot card makes it that gold items don't break. Where was that gold pickaxe? Okay, here it is. Maybe I can craft a few more, get efficiency, and then combine them. Let's see. Okay, that's not bad. Then where do I have my iron? There it is. Okay, so we should combine all of these pickaxes. That might get us up to like efficiency 3, I'm not quite sure, but that's already going to be pretty good. So let's just take out the anvil and start combining this. Okay, there we go. That's efficiency 2. I don't know why it's not adding extra levels of fortune. I'm kind of confused. Well, I guess we're gonna have to leave it at that then. Also, by the way, can we do some reforging? We need to get these limestone chunks, and they can be made in the stone cutter. Okay, we're gonna have to craft that then. I actually don't have any stone on me right now somehow. And I guess I can just test the pickaxe already. Does it not lose any durability? Okay, no. So it really does work. That's cool. The netherite scraps are also done. So I guess we can turn those into an extra netherite ingot. Here we have the 3 stone. Combine that with an iron ingot, and there we have the stone cutter. Now, I made sure to pick up 14 pieces of that diorite. So we just place this in here. And yep, we can turn this into limestone chunks. Then that goes in the anvil with the tool we want to reforge, right? Oh no, wait, we have a separate GUI. Okay, so roughly like this. Oh wait, we actually need a material as well, so it's going to be gold ingots. But I have plenty of those. So let's see, what can we get on here? I think that the best we can get is rare. So let's see if that's possible here. Nice, okay. Plus 5% dig speed, plus 1 reach. That's not too bad. Then what should we go mining for first? Diamonds or netherite? Because I could get a few extra sets of diamond gear and then enchant those and combine them all together to get good enchants. But maybe it would just be smarter to do villager trading for that. Just buy a bunch of good enchanted books and then apply them to the armor. That's probably the more efficient and smarter method. Yeah, let's just go for the netherite instead. For that, we can go back to the nether and find a place to go mining. Oh yes, and this pickaxe is pretty damn fast. We can go down to Y level 15 for the highest ancient debris rates. Oh, and okay, there's a bunch of lava. We should be fine though. And yeah, we can just start mining along the chunk borders here. How much netherite do we even want to get? At least 4 ingots for the full armor set. And for the explorer's compass, we needed netherite as well, right? That's another 4 ingots. I think I'm just going to go for like 30 ancient debris, that's fine. So that's going to be the goal. Okay, so I think this is going to be the last piece I need. Yep, we have 30 ancient debris. Let's go ahead and smother up at the base. We can get 15 in this one, and then 15 in the other one. And yeah, once that's done, we can craft all the netherite ingots. I still need to duplicate my actual netherite smithing templates. I think I want to get at least 6 of them, and that's going to require quite a few more diamonds. I also just realized I didn't even place that inside there. What am I doing? But yeah, we are going to have to go mining for some more diamonds, but let's just first wait for this to finish. Alright, there we go. This is done. So we're just going to need to grab a bit more gold, and then turn all of this into netherite ingots. Alright, so what else do we need for the explorer's compass? We need 4 ender pearls. Okay, you know what? Let's try and grab those real quick. If I can find a warp forest, I should be able to farm those pretty easily. Let's see. Okay, I think there's one back here. And is that a treasure bastion? Hold on, that might actually be one. Okay, I'm gonna try and go over there. Alright, so yeah, this is actually a treasure bastion, so that's pretty cool. I might as well just go ahead and loot it. Maybe I can find another netherite smithing template. And obviously there's also a bunch more gold to collect. We have the first blocks here as usual. And then let's make our way over to the main room. Okay, let's make sure I don't make any dumb mistakes here. Okay, the spawn has to go. The magma cubes are just way too annoying. And it looks like the brutes are just gonna walk into the lava. So I think we're fine. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, nice. There's already a template. Also a sword and another disenchanted book. Then we have a devil's eyeball, and it increases our crit chance and stuff like that. It's supposed to go in the charm slot, and yeah, we can just place it in there straight away. Don't have to free up any space since I don't think we have any other ones. Now there's actually a second chest, another weapon, some more gold, obsidian steel, also a bunch more gold over here which I can grab. Oh my goodness, these freaking magma cubes. Let's grab all the gold and go. Yeah, I think that's everything. We can just get the ender pearls and then that's good. Nice, we already have an enderman over here. Let's try and trap him inside a boat and take him out. Okay, no boat that time, but we can just do that a few more times. Or hold on, we could actually trade with piglins for pearls as well. I didn't even think of that. I wonder if that's more efficient because I really can't see that many endermen, and I do have plenty of gold on me. Yeah, let's just try and find a few guys to trade with. Why not? Oh no, where's the ghast? Oh no, there it is. Okay, we're gonna have to watch out now. Okay, I'm jumping it. I'm jumping down. Dude, that could have ended badly. Let's be careful now. Make sure I have gold ready to pacify any piglins. Oh, you know what? There's actually a couple chests as well. Let's check that. We got some emeralds, spell scroll, pretty random stuff. Oh, hold on. Another chest. We just keep on finding more and more of these. But where are all the piglins? There's brutes, but no regular ones. Where are they all hiding? I have no idea, man. But at least we had another template. Oh, no. Yeah, that could have ended badly. But as you can see, there is one stray piglin over there. Let's try and get him over here to trade. Okay, there we go. Then just block off all the entrances and we're good. Eventually we should get a few ender pearls, and now we have 7 of them. It actually took up quite a lot of gold, but that's fine, we still have plenty. Then we can take out the netherite ingots, as well as 4 iron and a piece of redstone to craft a regular compass. Then surround it with all of these items to craft the explorer's compass, and this is going to be very useful. Now then, we already have 5 netherite smithing templates, and since I have 7 diamonds left, we can actually go ahead and already get the 6th one, right? Hold on, is that not how you duplicate it? Oh, okay, I guess you only need 5 then, and then also the netherrack brick. How is that crafted? Cobblestone brick combined with netherrack. Alright, well, I've never seen that before, but I guess we can just craft these bricks. Oh, wait. Are those the wrong ones? We'll need the one from the quark mod. Oh yeah, we can just choose that. Then we can craft these. Also grab some iron and duplicate that. Now I think before I upgrade anything to netherite, I want to reforge my diamond armor. Because once it's netherite, I'm probably going to have to use netherite ingots to reforge it. And diamonds is just a lot cheaper. So let's start by gathering a bunch more of the limestone chunks. And then I'm also going to farm some more diamonds. It probably makes sense to get a good pickaxe for that. So I'm going to grab some of these villagers and trap them inside my house. I guess I can place them down like that. Then let's block off the door and try to find a couple more. I think if we can get one to trade us efficiency, that would be amazing. Fortune would obviously also be nice. And I found this diamond sword with mending on it. Yeah, this one. And using like the disenchanted book, whatever it's called, we can remove that and apply it to a pickaxe. Then we don't have to actually get the mending trade for that. Obviously, I want to get mending for the other gear later as well. But for now, I just need it on a pickaxe. This large paddle is actually pretty cool. It gives us like an increase in boat movement speed. Could be pretty nice. Now, where are all the villagers hiding? Probably up here somewhere. Oh, yep, we already have one there. Let's take him with us. And is that enough? I think 3 is fine, but they will still have their jobs. We gotta get rid of those. I'll also craft some fences so I can get over here. I don't think they'll be able to get up though, so that's good. That one guy is still a farmer, so we need to find where his workbench is. Oh, and you know what I just realized? We have a goddess statue here, and you can sacrifice 4 spirit orbs for a heart container, just like in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That's actually pretty cool, but I obviously don't have the items required for that now. Also, I'm sure it's not only in Breath of the Wild, but that's pretty much the only main Zelda game I've played. But anyways, where do we have more composters? I don't know. Maybe up here somewhere? Okay, yeah, there's one. Also, by the way, I'm being attacked by these things. What do they want? Can you just go away? Yo, they're low-key tanky. What the heck? Hold on, chill. I cannot die to those, man. Okay, wait, there's another thing here. Let's see if that's good. And yeah, they're all unemployed. Then we can try and get ourselves a librarian. There we go. There we have a lectern. And oh... Yo, what? Enhanced sharpness. What is that? Hold on, that looks really good. I think I should try and buy that, right? If we could get a sharpness 4 version of that, that would be amazing. I think it would be smart to buy that. And is that 1 emerald? Hold on. Yeah, it's 1 emerald per thing. We can just go ahead and buy 4 of those. And I think that's gonna be insane. Maybe I'm overestimating it, but let's keep those in here. I'll combine them later. But yeah, I really think it was worth it. Let's just go ahead and get ourselves another librarian. But obviously that wood that I have doesn't work. Oh my days. Well, we can just grab some from here. And let's see what else we can get. I look need one to trade me some bookshelves. Can we get bookshelves and an enchanted book? Okay, we can. I guess we just have to hope we get a good enchant and the bookshelf. Alright, hold on. We got mending. So I really want to buy a few of those. I also want to get some bookshelves though, because I need those to actually buy the enchanted books. But yeah, let's just go ahead and buy a few of these. 4 is enough for all of the armor. Let's take out the anvil and already apply everything. Why not? Oh, okay, the anvil broke somehow. Did I really do that much enchanting already? Okay. Well, there we go. We just got to do the boots, and then we're good. I also want to get myself a diamond sword that can be upgraded to netherite later. And wait, do I add mending to that as well? Yeah, why not? We can also get one for the pickaxe. Let's add all of that. And hold on, let's just do the enhanced sharpness as well. I want to combine all of that. Oh, wait a second. I think I bought too many. You can only go up to enhanced sharpness 4, right? Oh no, wait, it does go to 5. What the heck? Okay, let's take that then. Let's apply that to the sword. And it already gets us to 16 attack damage. The base attack damage is 8, so that's a pretty insane increase. Okay, I'll definitely take it. Holy, that's cool. You know what? Let me already upgrade that to netherite. There we go. I just realized I probably should have reforged it first. Bruh. Dude, I did not think of that. Yeah, look, now it's netherite ingots to reforge it. If I ever get really bored later, I guess I can farm netherite ingots to reforge stuff. I actually also think later down the line, you get a ton of netherite ingots for beating a boss. I think it was the wither or something. Oh wait, you get 1 to 2 from that. I thought it was more, but oh well. It doesn't matter. We got good attack damage. I don't care. So anyways, I actually wanted to get a good enchant on my pickaxe, didn't I? So far, we haven't got the right enchants yet, though. Guess we just have to keep going. I'll probably have to trade with some Fletchers to get more emeralds, because I'm kind of running low now. But at least so far, all the trades have been like 1 emerald. Kind of crazy prices, I'm not gonna lie. The villager hat really does wonders. Now then, let's see what we can get. Okay, we got an enhanced efficiency trade. It is 15 emeralds though, so it's quite expensive, at least compared to the other stuff. But I think it's worth farming for that. Let's also quickly get a bunch of these. I can use that to do reforging later. But yeah, now I want to get myself a couple Fletchers and then trade with them for emeralds. So we're going to need some fletching tables. Just chuck them down here in the corner. I really don't care. And yeah, then find more villagers. There should still be a few around. That's 1. And 2. I'll just start trading with those, but I'm obviously going to need a bunch of wood for that. Alright, that's like 2.5 stacks. Should get us a decent amount of sticks. So let's do some trading. Alright, that's 46 emeralds. Should get us a few of these. I'm already going to combine those. And before I upgrade this pickaxe to netherite, I'm definitely going to reforge it. Let's actually do that straight away so that I don't forget. Let's grab the limestone chunks. And oh, I need diamonds, right? Yeah, I don't really have any more of those. Well, we could already add the enhanced efficiency, right? Yeah, that should be no problem. It would actually be nice if we also had some fortune. Wait a second, do we have fortune on there? There's also some on this. Then we can grab that disenchanted book thingy. Yeah, this thing, the disenchanted book. Hold this item in the main hand and hold a piece of enchanted equipment in the offhand. Okay, so that goes like this. And yeah, now we have fortune. Let's apply that to this pickaxe. Also do that with the other fortune. Oh, it looks like it wasn't taken off. Okay, I guess we gotta do it twice then. Or not? Okay, no, that doesn't work. What if we take it off here? No, that doesn't work either. What? I don't know why. But oh well, at least we have fortune too. That's fine for now. Let's also buy some more emeralds since this guy's restocked. And yeah, now with this pickaxe, we can go mining for the extra diamonds. Also, Loki, should I take this guy to the base? Oh no, I can't pick this guy up, only the villagers. Because trading a diamond with this guy gets you a gnome hat, and that can be used to summon in a boss from Terramity called Gob. But maybe that's not too important right now. Let's just focus on doing the mining, I guess. And I'm really curious how much of a difference this enhanced efficiency makes. Maybe we can even insta-mine deep slate, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we already randomly dig into diamonds, that's cool. And we can't insta-mine the dark slate, and not the regular deep slate either. Okay, I kind of expected that. But hold on, why is there so many diamonds here? What the heck? I think I'm just getting insanely lucky right now, but that's cool. It definitely still is a fast pickaxe though. So let's just keep mining for some more diamonds. Maybe a bit more than half a stack, and that's gonna be fine. Alright, so I've already been at this for a while, and I really haven't gotten that many diamonds. I've had to heal my pickaxe already. The mending wasn't really holding up that well. So I think it could make sense to buy a whole bunch of bookshelves. Maybe even a few more than that. Let's see. Okay, that's 11. We need 15 to unlock the level 3 enchants. So there we go, there's the last ones. Let's set up the enchanting area outside. There's not enough space inside right now. And yeah, that's good. Now let's try and get some unbreaking on the pickaxe. Otherwise this just isn't gonna work out. Okay, unbreaking 3, perfect. We got another one. Okay, hold on, that's really good. We can combine both of those for unbreaking 4, right? Yeah, nice. Then add that to this. Okay, we're short on levels. Can we get that easily somehow? We just need 2 more. Surely there's some sort of easy quest, right? Okay, there we get a free thing. Okay, wait, that's 1 XP, not 1 level. Dude, come on. Well, I can always just go to the nether to mine some quartz. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, hopefully this is gonna be the last vein. Let's see if that's enough. Dude, it's gone up to 28. Are you kidding me? Dude, what is this thing? Holy moly, that's a lot of damage. What the heck? Let's try and take it out somehow. Come on, we got this. Oh no, we died. Are you kidding me? Somehow we have keep inventory, so that's kind of clutch. How much HP does bro have? Don't slam your hammer, please. He's kind of insane. Come on. Wait, I think I got him. Nice. What did he drop? Thonic Crystal and Spiteful Soul. We also got a bunch of levels, so I think that's enough to finally combine the pickaxes. Yep, there we go. Now we can once again continue mining for diamonds. And yeah, hopefully this time we have a bit more luck. Okay, I've already been mining for a little bit, and I just stumbled across this cave. This is probably going to make finding diamonds even easier, and I already have 28, so I don't need that much more. I'm just going to see if there's any visible ones like those. Oh, and okay, wait, these are the termite things. Dude, why can't they be real diamonds? That's always so annoying. But at least there should still be a few real diamonds, right? Come on, please don't be infected. Okay, nice, these are real. There must be some more, right? Oh my goodness, what is this? Mage cloth? What can that be used for? A tablet of summon mage? I don't know if I actually want to summon in a maze, but okay. Let's just keep collecting these. And this right here is probably the last vein I'll go for. There we go, that's 38 diamonds. It's gonna be more than enough. We can use those to do a whole bunch of reforging. And by the looks of things, I also have to expand my storage system a bit. It's getting a bit too full. I probably could add like a storage terminal, inventory connector, all of that good stuff. But right now I just want to focus on the armor. Let's get the other chests down here on the side. I think that's fine. Also, I didn't realize that we got this Hellrock hammer. It can be used to craft some pretty nice weapons, but there's a whole bunch of ingots that I would still have to get, and I don't know how to get those right now. So let's try and do some reforging for the armor, as I said. Our goal is to get rare on everything. Nice, that's for the helmet. Chestplate first try as well. There's the leggings and the boots. Nice. That was actually pretty easy. Then I think we can go ahead and upgrade everything to netherite. And there we go. Full set of netherite armor. Pretty cool. And what is this? You earned the title of the Emblazoned. Okay. Well, what do we get here? A free template and then a random reward. I don't know what that random reward was. Am I stupid? Is it the emeralds? Yeah, it's probably the emeralds. Not really that useful, to be honest. But now I would still like to get some protection for the armor. So let's see, is there such thing as enhanced protection? Yes, there is. Okay, if we can get that, that would be so great. Let's try and grab another villager from somewhere and then see if we can get him to trade that for us. All right, we have one guy here. You can go there. there. And we're just gonna have to get another lectern. There we go. Now let's start re-rolling this guy's traits. Oh wait, he's a mason. Bro, you're supposed to be a librarian. Come on, lock in, man. Okay, there we go. Now we can start rolling through this. Okay, I just got this enhanced unbreaking trade. That's actually also really good. I think it would be a waste to just re-roll that. I can always just find more villagers. So I'm gonna try and get some emeralds to buy those books. I think if we can get that on all of our armor and maybe the pickaxe, that would be good. I think that's a pretty good amount of logs. Let's turn all of that into sticks. Oh my goodness, I crafted 128 buttons. Dude, no way, I can't let that happen more often. Let me lock in here. Okay, that's a really good amount of sticks. Should get us quite a few emeralds. Okay, that's 38. I also already got another one of these unemployed villagers. Obviously, he had to turn into a mason, didn't he? Well, I'm gonna have to buy another bookshelf, then turn that into a lectern, and he can become a librarian. Now, when will these guys restock? I need more emeralds. I don't think there's any left in the chests. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to see how far this gets us. I also need more books, Loki. Let's mine that up. And how many of these can we buy already? That's 2. Let's already apply that to the chest plate. And also leggings. Oh, I just realized these guys are escaping. Hold on. I gotta stop that. What the heck? I did not think they were actually doing that. We also lost a Fletcher. Come back, bro. You stay here. I think it's because of these fletching tables. They're allowing them to climb up. If not, then I'm just really confused. But I think that should solve things, right? Let's hope so. Now, where's the new librarian? It's this guy. Let's keep looking for enhanced protection with this guy. Oh my days. No way. This guy trades enhanced unbreaking 3 for 4 emeralds. Bro. Oh my goodness. I could have saved so much with that. But I guess now that the other guy is already locked in his trade, we're just gonna skip it. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Well, at least this is a good price. Enhanced protection 2 for 1 emerald. Yeah, that's amazing. Let's see, have these guys restocked? Yes, they have. Okay, we can go ahead and buy a ton of emeralds. Then from this guy as well. And I do still need to get those 2 unbreaking books. So let's finish that. There we go, enhanced unbreaking. We need 2 of those. Then apply that to the helmet and boots. Nice. Now we're gonna need some more books. Actually, probably more than that, I'm not gonna lie. Because we want to get it to like enhanced protection 4. And that's definitely gonna require a lot of combining. Yeah, and I'm out of emeralds. Is there any other good trades here? We can trade string for emeralds, flint. But yeah, that's all not that great stuff. Wait, you can sell 1 book for 1 emerald. Get 3 books from a bookshelf and that costs 4. Okay, no, I thought I found a loophole, but no, I didn't. If the bookshelf price would have been 2 emeralds less, then it would have worked, but nah. Well, maybe I can find another dude to become a Fletcher. Let's see, is there any villagers left? I can't see any, so I kind of doubt it. Oh, wait, no, they're up here. Alright, nice. Well, you can come with me and then turn into a Fletcher, please. There we go, nice. We can do some more trading then. This guy also restocked a bit. And then where is the protection trade? Okay, there it is. So let's buy as many of these as we can. That's 10 right there. Then we need some more books as well, obviously. But I'm already going to start combining these. That's protection 3. Can we combine them to protection 4? Okay, yes. This is going to get pretty expensive though. But we already have 2 protection 4 books. Let's see how far we can get here. Okay, the anvil breaks once again. Not a problem though, we can craft another. I might even run out of levels here. That might be the problem, yeah. We're going to have to farm that somehow. Let's see, is there any rewards to claim? No. I might be able to combine these 2. Yep, there we go. So that's 3 of the books. And we have all of the protection 2 books. We need to get the last one. So it's just a matter of levels. How much does it cost to apply this? 14. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a lot of levels for that. It's probably best if we head over to the nether and maybe farm mobs and mine quartz. That could work. And yeah, wait a second. If we take on piglins, they drop some good XP, right? Are they called piglins or pigmen? Oh wait, zombified piglin. Okay, yeah. Well, let's see. They shouldn't be too strong. And yeah, we do get some good XP from that. So let's do this for a bit. Then we can temporarily head back home and do that over and over again. There we go. That's the last prop book. Now we just need all the levels to actually apply it to the armor. For some reason, I can't add it to the leggings. Is it because there's already protection on there? Yeah, that's probably the case. That shouldn't be a problem though, since I think I can remove that using those disenchant books. Yeah, disenchanted book. Let's try and get rid of the stuff. And yeah, then that'll work somehow, right? Let's just keep grinding. Okay, this is interesting. I just found some vibranium. Can you mine it with a diamond pickaxe? I really hope so. Otherwise, this would just be a waste, but no, I don't think it's gonna work. Hold on, let me go home, and then I should be able to upgrade this pickaxe to netherite, right? Before I do that though, let's try and reforge it. I cannot forget that. I do still have quite a few diamonds. And also limestone chunks. So this should work. There we go, rare. Not bad. Then let's upgrade that to netherite and see if this is gonna work. I don't know why the progress bar on the mining thing is red. Is it? No, it's not gonna work. Well, I guess we need all the modium for that. Kinda unfortunate, but oh well. I've already done the leggings. They've got all the good enchants, so let's just keep going. Once I hit 14 levels here, I think that's gonna be enough for everything. I just need to add the protection to my helmet and we're good. Very nice. That's the full armor set done. I'm actually starting to think that maybe I wouldn't even have had to get unbreaking on the armor, because once I upgraded to Unobtanium, it doesn't have any durability anyways. Oh well, I don't think it's that dramatic. But yeah, what do we want to do next? Probably just go to an ancient city and try to find the Unobtanium. I'll also need to get the Unobtanium smithing template, which you can get by brushing up suspicious gravel. And I can craft the brush using some copper, feather, and a stick, I believe. I don't know if I have any feathers, not gonna lie. It doesn't look like it, but I'm sure I can just find a chicken somewhere here, right? Yo, who is this? Pointy, who the heck are you? Absolutely no idea, but it doesn't drop anything. And here we have a chicken. No feather from that one though. Come on, there we go. Let's go ahead and craft that brush. And then use the explorer's compass to locate an ancient city. Okay, we have one not too far away. Let's go over there and see what we can find. So it looks like it's pretty much right next to this structure here. I don't know what it is, but there's a couple waystones. I guess I can just take those. And then I'll dig down right around here. Okay, so we're gonna have to look out for all the modium ore as well as the suspicious gravel. All the modium ore usually glows, so I can turn off my full bright for that. That will just make it a little bit easier to spot. And I should probably also make sure I try avoid spawning in wardens. I could maybe even take one on using the stuff I have. Oh, yo, what is this? Hold on. What is that block? Domain shell? That's like freaking Jujutsu Kaisen domain expansion. What is this thing? Okay, should I drop down? Yeah, why not? Come on. Let's see if we can take this guy on. What the heck? That guy is pretty strong. Wait, why are we stuck? Snared? Yo, chill. Let me get in your domain, bro. Are we good? Okay, I think they're dead. That is weird. Well, let's pick up all of this stuff. Don't even know what half of it does, but okay. Oh, wait, no. Is this guy also using his domain? Yep. Yeah, these guys are not happy. Dude, they're setting off shriekers and everything. Okay, let's be careful here. Come on, don't do anything dumb. I just gotta find the clay and the ore. Okay, we have some Unobtanium over there. I want to try and grab that. So let's see if we can make our way over there. Oh no, that's a shrieker. Okay, we gotta watch out. I think we're good for the moment though. And nice, that's already 2 raw Unobtanium. And that's everything. Okay, 3 pieces. Not too bad, not too bad. We're still gonna be on high alert though. Oh no, is that warden? Hold on. Oh, there's a warden. When did I summon bro in? Okay, we gotta lock in. Okay, how much damage do we do? Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, we died. Okay, at least we can do slash back. He is so tanky though. We can just spam this over and over, right? Okay, it's got a cooldown. Yeah, maybe we just try and run. I don't actually want to fight him. Dude, this is a bad situation to be in. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Just gotta get out of here somehow. Yo, who is that? Can you leave me alone? I don't think the warden's after me right now. Yeah, I just gotta stay down now. And oh wait, that's suspicious clay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me go home real quick. Don't ask me why my brush just vanished. I've got no clue. I think I can just craft a second one, so it's not that bad. But I guess it's clay then. I thought it was gravel. Well, it doesn't really matter, honestly. Let's craft this and then go back and brush this up. Nice. That's the first template. It looks like we have a second one right next to it. Oh no. Leave me alone. But yeah, we're gonna want to get as many of those as we can find. Oh, and and the warden he's after me. He's not happy. Oh, what the frick is that? Stalker? Hey, yo. Yeah, this is not good. Do I leave here and try and find a new ancient city? I think so. I think this is a bit too risky. At least we already got some good stuff. And let's check the quests. Well, it looks like I get some rewards for getting the ingot and then the template. So if I just smelt this up real quick, that should be good. There we go. Let's take that. Then all of this is done. And now we already have 3 templates. To duplicate these, you need netherite ingots, and that's really expensive. So I'd like to avoid having to do that. So let's go back here and search for a new ancient city. Okay, let's see. 4,400 blocks? Are you kidding me? Dude, what a scam. I'd probably just rather RTP again and search for another one. So let's go home for now. And maybe I already upgrade something. Can I not do the pickaxe? Yo, what? Hold on a second. Unobtanium pickaxe? Where is it? Does it not exist? That's crazy. Well, I guess we can just do the armor and weapon then. I'm gonna start with the chest plate, and then I can do one more thing. I'll probably go with the sword. Yeah, why not? Now, as you can see, this thing is indestructible, so yeah, this stuff does not really need unbreaking, right? Or is the chest plate not indestructible? Hold on. Maybe it's just the sword, because it doesn't say it on there. Okay, that's interesting. Well, anyways, let's just wait until we can RTP again. Also, I found this scatter shot. It's a bow that shoots arrows in all directions, I believe. So I want to see how this works. Hold on. Yo, what? If we get some good enchants on this and infinity, that could be really good. Okay, I'll hold on to that. Also, once we have all the modium, do we want to go straight for vibranium? vibranium or do something else? I think taking on the wither could be good. The nether star is used for a lot of things. Yeah, I think the wither's gonna be our next goal. We can even use the nether stars to craft an advanced enchanting infuser. This thing basically allows you to choose whatever enchant you want for your gear. So that could be nice, but it does require a lot of dark nether stars. And they aren't cheap. So yeah, I still have to think about that. Let's see, can we actually RTP now? Not yet. Let's check the storage stuff real quick. An inventory connector would be very nice. What exactly do I need for that? Okay, it's not too difficult. Luckily we still do have an ender pearl. I also need some comparators. And yeah, then that should be everything, right? Something like this, yeah. Okay, that can go up here. Oh, you know what? That actually looks a bit weird. Does it work when it's on the side like that? I think so. Okay, then what about the storage terminal? It's not much different. I'll need another comparator though. Also some glowstone and glass. Then we combine all of that and there we go. So that goes on there. And now we have access to everything in here. Very nice. It looks like it's actually full already. Gonna need some more chests. They can go on here. Yep, that should be fine. And then we should be able to RTP. Okay, come on. Please say we have an ancient city closer. Okay, 900 blocks away. Not bad. Let's make our way over there. Alright, so same thing as last time. Let's make sure we try to avoid summoning and wardens. And just search for the items we need. Just 2 more of these smithing templates would be fine. And then just however much ore I can find. Oh, and here we are. Let's start having a look around then, I guess. Nice, we already have some clay here. Let's brush that up. 1 more and we're good. Okay, there it is. Nice, let's take that. And then I just need the actual Unobtanium ore. Let's see if there's any here. Alright, so we've got a bit over here. Kinda looks like it's just gonna be 1 singular piece. But hey, it's better than nothing. So, okay. That's 2 ore in 1. Then could there be any more anywhere else here? Let's just quickly scan the area. So, I haven't been able to spot any more. I think I'll just take this, what I have back home. And it might already be enough. I was hoping that I could get a few spare ingots to reforge my sword, but for now I guess it's not too important, right? Let's take that and upgrade the rest of the armor. There we go, that's the full set. And yeah, I wanted to take on the wither, right? So let's see. I've got 7 skulls in here, then a bunch more of these fragments. So that brings me up to a total of 8. We can summon in at least 2 withers right now. And I think I want to take them on. I'm really curious how strong they're going to be. And I'll probably want to take this one on somewhere near Deep Slate. I hope this works out somewhat well. Otherwise, it's just cooked. Alright, so this should be a good location. I do want to dig myself a little escape tunnel first though. Just so that I have somewhere to run when things go south. Otherwise, I can always just do /home. But yeah, this should be good. We got some diamonds here. Let's grab those. And then give this a shot. Okay. Oh my goodness. That was an instant explosion. Holy crap, this guy is mad. Oh boy. Okay, this is a problem. I think we're gonna have to get both for this fight. Yep, I should have expected that. Well, we have the scatter shot thingy. So if I could already just get infinity on that, that would be really useful. None of these guys trade infinity, do they? Yeah, no. Okay, we should have another villager somewhere, right? Probably at the top of the village. And then I hope that infinity is gonna be enough. I don't know how much damage we're gonna deal, but with all of those projectiles, I expect it should be pretty good. But yeah, we just have to see. So there's already 1 guy here. Let's take you home, place you down. Also go back to see if there's another one. Okay, yep, there is one. Let's also take you and then try to turn these guys into librarians. Okay, there we go. And that went really quick. We already got an infinity trade for 1 emerald. That's really good. I'm gonna need some books though, so there we go. Then we buy this and apply it to the bow. Now if I grab an arrow from here, this should last us forever. Just want to test that out real quick. And yep, oh my days, this is gonna be so good. Okay, well I RTP'd and kind of lost the other wither. Kind of a waste, but oh well. We still have another chance. And in the meantime, we can maybe get this guy to trade his power or something. Okay, I've already gotten a few extra emeralds and we got this thing called fast spin. It's supposed to increase the speed of a projectile. Doesn't sound too shabby to me. I guess we can just try and get that. I haven't been able to get any sort of power thingy. So yeah, this will have to do. I've got 8 books. Let's see how far this is going to get us. Fast spin 3. Does it go to 4? Yes, it does. And you got to be kidding me. It doesn't go on the bow? Bro, there's no way. Oh my days. Okay, that's crazy. Well, that's that. I guess it won't work. Just gotta stick with infinity then. That's crazy. Well, I'm gonna RTP and give this a shot. I'm not gonna bother digging down. I'll just summon the wither here. At this point, I really don't care. I just wanna see if this is even possible. He might just be way too overpowered, so let's see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this guy is not happy. And okay, come on. Okay, so we do a tiny bit of damage, I think. I don't see his health bar going down. That's actually kind of concerning. Yo, Mr. Wither. Come on, surely we do a tiny bit. Dude, his health bar is just not going down at all. What the hell? Yeah, this is bad. We might be cooked. Okay, wait, it just went down a little bit. But still, that's barely anything. Hell no, man. If I want to do anything, I'd probably have to use my sword. That's bad. I might have to sit this one out. But let's just continue for a bit. Let's see. Oh no, he's healing. He's healing. No, 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 no. Okay, you know what? It's not gonna work. We need to get way stronger for that. But at least we didn't die or anything. We didn't really take any damage at all. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, what do we do then? Okay, I just realized I should probably try and upgrade my backpack. What is it? It's at gold tier, yeah. That definitely needs an upgrade. Could we even get it to netherite? Let's see. So we still have a template. I should probably duplicate that. Oh yeah, remember we need iron as well. Then the netherite brick. And nice. Do I have enough ancient debris even? I don't think so. Hold on. Yeah, that might be an issue. I need one more piece. Let's go to the nether for that real quick. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. You can just do a bit of strip mining down here and we'll be good. And yep, there we go. Nice. Let's just grab all of this, then smelt that up at the base and craft a netherite ingot. Then just go ahead and upgrade that and we're good. I think that's the last tier, yeah. And this has a bunch more storage now. What do we get for that? Okay, just some random XP. And actually a second netherite backpack. Yo. That's kind of nice, but I don't need it. So what kind of weapons should we be going after? Well, the Modium is tier 0, and it goes up to tier 9. So we're pretty far behind. I think most of the best weapons are from Tyramity, right? Hold on, this is something called Brutality. It's also mixed with a bunch of different mods. That's kind of weird. Could get pretty complicated. Maybe we just continue with the regular progression here, I'm not sure. Let's see, what do we need for the Ender Dragon? So it looks like for most of the eyes, we can buy them using bloody ingots. I think I'm gonna try and get the eyes, yeah. I already have 5 of the deep slate bloody ore. I'm assuming that can just be smelted up to get the ingots. So let's do that. And how many of these can be bought exactly? Okay, only 3 of them. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Let's have a look. Let's try and buy the magical eye and also the wither eye. Okay, that's 2 out of 12. Then most of the other ones are just from bosses. So let's try and do that. For the evil eye, you take on the ferocious wrought knot and you can find them with the eye of wrought. Okay. Let's focus on that. So we're gonna have to craft a few regular eyes of ender for these things. And that requires blaze rods and ender pearls. Right now, I only have 2 ender pearls and 1 blaze rod. So I think I'm gonna go and farm that in the nether because this is not gonna be enough. This fortress should be a good location to farm the blaze rods. And we actually got another tarot card. I don't need the old one with gold items won't break. This looks better. What does it say? Deal 20% more damage to living mobs. I don't know exactly which mobs classify as living ones, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. Extra damage is extra damage. And we can farm here at the spawner. Okay, I'm fine with 6 rods. We can come back here later maybe. Let's try and get the ender pearls from this warped forest. There's also a structure here. Does this have anything? Maybe a chest with ender pearls or something? We got a smithing template, but no ender pearls. Well, let's just look around here then. I guess this is gonna have to do. I should still have some more of these fragments in here, right? Yeah, there we go. We can use these to craft an additional 2 pearls. And yeah, then let's get a few of these eyes of ender. Now, what exactly do I need for this? It's gonna require some iron, then redstone and stone bricks. There we go. And we can use this to locate the chamber where the wrought knot is located. So let's look. Okay, it looks like the eye broke. But hold on, can't we just use this? Oh my goodness, I'm so dumb. Dude, we can just use the explorer's compass. Why did I not think of that? Okay, well, that's gonna make things a lot easier. Let's head over there. And then I hope that the boss fight is not too difficult. Okay, I can already see the entrance, I think. Yeah, it's this. Okay, let's see what we've got, man. Should Loki block off the water because it's gonna get annoying? Oh, okay. He does not that much damage, luckily. Come on, do your big attack, man. There we go. Okay, come on. Then we can get a hit. It's not that much damage, but I guess it's okay. Might take a while to actually finish this though. Alright, come on, this must be it. Nope, one more hit and then we got him. Okay, come on. There we go. Nice, this guy's down. We got a couple drops there. And then also the evil eye, very nice. That's 3 out of 12. So what do we want to do next? We can go for the possessed paladin. And he protects the black eye. I think we're going to have to locate a structure called the abandoned crypt. And that's going to be 3,800 blocks away. Let's get some more food beforehand though. Just use some hay bales to get bread. And then we can start heading over there. I wonder how this fight is going to go. Hopefully not too bad, but we'll see. Now I could imagine that this is an entrance. Hold on, let's see. Oh, who the heck is that? Yo, chill, bro. It doesn't really deal much damage, but still. I guess the place is being guarded. Let's see if we can still make our way through here. And yo. Okay, I feel like that's kind of unrelated. I'm gonna try digging down, I guess. Okay, ice. Some sort of frosted cave. And the crypt is supposed to be there. Let's see if that's true. Okay, nope. So maybe it is just up from here. Let's just check this thing out. Find an ominous blacksmith. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. But I guess I can still check it out, why not? We've got a bunch of like pillagers and vindicators and stuff like that. They don't seem to be too much of a problem though. What do we have in here? Is there anything good? Most of it looks like junk. An infinite ham would be very nice. Don't think there is one though. Mood worm. The worm changes its mood every 10 minutes, providing different benefits. Furious increases damage and attacks burn enemies. Joyful increases speed and luck, and Gloomy reduces damage taken and increases resistance to knockback. Oh, that's not too bad. Let's take that with us. We can take out the iron ring instead, and then that's pretty nice. Oh, this god here has diamond armor, but he's still not too strong. This here must be the crypt though. Oh, this guy. This is the possessed paladin. Yo, wait. Oh my goodness, that's the guy. I didn't even realize I was fighting him. Okay. Well, we still need to get the Eye of Ghost. Getting that isn't too difficult. I'm just gonna head home, and I need soul sand to then craft the soul torch. Combine those with an ender pearl and then get the Eye of Ghost. Okay. So, is that everything? Yeah. Nice. We have the black eye. So, we can just keep going. Netherite monstrosity is next. Okay, let's head over to the nether. Finding this guy's structure shouldn't be a struggle at all. It's just the soul blacksmith, right? Okay, it's actually kind of far out. How about we go in RTP and maybe we get closer? Okay, nice. 1,000 blocks. Let's go over there. I'd expect this fight to be fairly straightforward. At least I hope so. So, let's try and find the main boss area. Oh, wait, there he is. There he is. Okay, let's lock in. Okay, we deal a bit of damage. It's not as much as I thought, but okay. We don't take much damage, I think. So I think we'll be fine. Yeah, let's just keep spamming this. Hold on, how much does the bow do? Okay, not much. Should probably stick with my main weapon. And is he gonna come down? Yes. Okay, there we go. Come on. We got this, right? This would be a lot more difficult if we didn't do all of that enchanting earlier. So I'm glad we did it. Really, our only weakness is some sort of one-shot attack. But I hope he doesn't have one. Apart from that, we're good. He's definitely pretty mad though. Alright, come on. We nearly got this. Just a few more hits and he must be down. There we go. Okay, nice. Let's take all of the drops. And oh, we actually have to craft the Eye of Monstrous? I didn't know that. Okay. That's gonna require 4 lava buckets. Let's get those real quick. Then also 2 netherite scraps, some blackstone, and last but not least an Eye of Ender. Then we combine all of that like so, and nice. So then we can get the nether eye. That's 5 out of the 12 eyes in total. So we are making some pretty good progress. Let's see what these rewards are. Okay, nothing crazy. Next up is the rogue eye. Oh, I need to buy that. Okay, let's skip that then. You can get a lost eye by taking on the sandworm. Oh, I remember him. He one-shot us before. Yeah, I gotta watch out for this. 6,000 blocks out, that's kind of far. Well, I guess we have enough time. Let's just go over there. We're getting pretty close to the actual location. And in case you're wondering why... oh my goodness, wait. Dude, I'm not ready. I was gonna explain something. But yeah, as you can see, there's like my hands and everything is like shown differently. I don't know why. I had to reinstall my pack and... Wait, where did all his health go? Okay, come on. We gotta take this guy down. Yo, chill. Come on. I swear, if he one-shots us or something, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, there he is. Let's go in. Okay, that's some good damage right there. I still have no idea why he lost all his HP that quickly, but can we get him down here? Come on. Is he dead? Yo, hold on. Oh, I think he's down. Oh, yes, there we go. We got the Cyrock Gauntlet. Or is it Cyrox? I don't know if that's a K or an X, but it doesn't matter. Ooh, so when I reinstalled my mod pack, we lost a few charm slots, I think. I've got no idea why, but oh well. Wait a second, what is this? Loot reward? I feel like some things of the pack changed. Did I install an update? I'm slightly confused, but at least we have 6 of the eyes now. Let's collect all of this stuff. Hold on. Oh wait, it's random rewards. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just forget about that. So next up is the Cursed Eye, and you can get that by slaying the Corpse Warlock. The structure is going to be the Bloody Altar, and you can find that in the nether. So let's go home and enter the nether. 2,000 blocks away, that's not too bad. Let's try and go over there. So I'm guessing that the altar is that thing on the map. Should be right over here. Hold on, do we need to head up or down? Probably down, right? Oh yes, there's something there. Is that the dude? Hold on. What's he called again? Corpse Warlock. I'm assuming it's that thing. He keeps on teleporting around though, so let's try and make sure we actually get some hits in. Oh yeah, okay, I just saw his name for a split second. That is the dude we're after. Okay, we don't deal that much damage, but it's better than nothing. And he's using some sort of magic on us. Luckily, we're tanking this pretty well. I think we've got a good shot at beating him. I think he's back up here. Yeah, he's in the middle. Oh no, he's probably using his lasers again. Okay, it's not too much of a problem. Okay, he's got less than 300 HP. Come on, we got this. Couple more hits and he's dead. He does heal up every once in a while, so that's kind of annoying. Okay, this is it. And nice. We got the Corpse Warlock. He also dropped some things. We got a Summoning Soul Necklace, Tick damage accumulates to 50. Summon corpse can counteract the side effects brought on by the frenzy effect. I don't know what any of that means, but that doesn't matter. I don't really need that stuff anyways. I just came to get this heart. But it looks like I still have to craft the Eye of the Bloody Altar. Okay, luckily that doesn't seem too expensive. I should have most of the items back at home. Let's see if we can craft this straight away. We need some blackstone, also rotten flesh, a bone, gunpowder, and I would also need a spider eye, but I don't have one, I don't think. Unless there's one in the backpack, but I can't see one. Well, we also need the Eye of Ender, and the last thing would just be that spider eye. Okay, where could we find that? I guess there might be spiders underground. Maybe we just go ahead and check for a cave. Shouldn't be too much of an issue to find a spider there, right? Oh, we have some sort of spider up there. Looks like a jockey though. And yeah, there we have a spider eye. We can take that back and I should be able to craft the Eye of the Bloody Altar. Great, so now that quest is done as well, let's collect our eye and move straight on to the next one, which you can get by defeating the Cumulonimbus. Wait, is that how you say it? Cumulonimbus. Yeah, I think that's it. Isn't that like a cloud type? I think it is. Well, where can you find this guy? Probably this, the Cloudy Temple. But hold on, you need to go to the astral dimension? Dude, how am I supposed to get there? I have no idea. I'll have to do some research on that. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, the main ingredient here is gonna be glowstone. I might have researched the wrong mods, so we're gonna have to see. But I'm gonna grab some of that. Then also some obsidian and iron. So, okay, yes, I can craft the glint and steel. Then we're gonna need 10 obsidian, right? Surround this with some glowstone and then we get glowing obsidian. That's exactly what we need. Then we just build a portal as usual. And I think that should then work. So let's see. Nice, there we have the portal to the astral dimension. Let's enter straight away. And yo, this place looks cool. What is this thing made of? Lunar soil, moon foam as well. What the heck? Okay, let's just see if we can actually find the structure here. Nice, there's actually one 1,000 blocks away. Well, let's go over there straight away. And whoa, am I falling through the block? Okay. Isn't the astral dimension somewhere where your soul is supposed to go? I have no idea. I'm not too into that kind of stuff. But I think that's how it works, right? And wait, we've got a ghost jellyfish. Does this guy drop anything? Ghost jelly. Okay. I guess it would make sense that a cloud boss is located here. It fits the whole theme. I wonder how strong he is. I guess we'll see. Oh, and it seems that was actually a quest to go here. Okay. I'm guessing that this right here is going to be the structure. We've already got a couple chests and mobs. What are these things? Oh, Yocho. So he's called the Stratling. I guess that's linked to like the stratosphere or something. I don't know, I'm just taking a guess. What's inside these chests? Okay, we got a scroll. A whole bunch of random things. I don't think I really need this. Let's just go after the main boss. Where could he be? Maybe somewhere on the roof? I don't know. Hold on, it kind of does look promising. Let's have a look. Yo. Wait a second. Yeah, this is the boss. Cumulonimbus. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we deal a bit of damage. He doesn't seem to be all that strong himself, so I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're good. As long as he doesn't one-shot us with something. Oh boy, I think he's got his second phase. Let's lock in here. Maybe I should try and evade some of these attacks. But we're dealing good damage. Come on, we got this, we got this, we got this. He is very aggressive, way more than at the start. But we've almost got him. Come on, come on, come on, come on. A few more hits and he's down. Come on. Wait. And there we go. Nice. Again, I don't think I really need his main drops, but we do need the Eye of Air, and for that I'm still gonna need 4 feathers. I guess that means we're gonna have to go and hunt down some more chickens, so let's see where we can find those. Okay, there's a couple over here in the plains biome. Let's farm a few of these for 4 feathers, and look at that, we got another waystone. I'll take that with me. And even another one. What the heck? Why is there so many of them here? I guess that's useful. By the way, can we craft these feathers? No. Okay. Well, we've already got 2, so that's a good start. Hold on a second. I think there's a boss down here. Wait, that's for the... what's he called? Mvuthai, the sunbird. We actually need to take him on for one of the quests. So let's just do that here. Then that'll be done. Let's go in. Okay, he's not that strong. Should be fine. He's kind of annoying. He keeps on like pushing us back. Wait, why is he not taking damage? Do we have to take out his minions? Oh no. Yeah, I think these guys are like reinforcing him. Okay, now we can go in again. Come on, there can't be that many left. I hope you can't resummon them or something. That would be pretty annoying. Oh boy, that's a strong laser. But we can still tank it. By the looks of things, he can resummon his minions. Well, we should still be fine. Okay, this is good. Come on. Once I finish this fight, I'm definitely gonna have to get some more food because I'm really running low. Come on. He's almost dead. Alright, this is it. Nice. Oh my goodness, we've got so many of these masks. I really don't need those. It looks like we also need to craft the Eye of the Sunbird, which also requires feathers. Damn. Well, that means we need to get... Oh, wait, we got 19. Dude, I didn't even realize all those birds were dropping feathers. Okay, that's actually really, really convenient. Now I can just craft this one one the Eye of Air. That gets us the Corrupted Eye. And straight after that, we can go for the other one, the Eye of the Sunbird. Nice. That gets us the Old Eye. So how many do we have? I think that's 9 in total already. Okay, we just need this one, and this one. The Colder Eye, the Guardian Eye, and finally the Rogue Eye. To get the Rogue Eye, I'm still gonna have to get one more Bloody Ingot because you can only buy it. And I think I only have one more left, probably in my storage system. So in the meantime, let's just go for this one. You can get it by defeating the Frostmaw. So let's have a look. Frostmaw spawn, there we go. 2,600 blocks out, that's not too bad. Let's head over there and try and get this eye. Oh, okay, we already got the boss bar. So that means we must be getting close. Where is the guy hiding? Oh, wait a second, that's him right there. Let's go in and see how this goes. Okay, we really don't deal that much damage, but it's okay. I think we'll still be fine. Okay, come on, go. Just keep hitting him. He hasn't attacked us yet at all, he's just evading. Is he good? He's already at pretty much half HP. I wonder if because he's like an icy mob, he takes more damage when he's burning. I mean, it would make sense. Oh gosh, that was actually a decent hit there. Okay, let's lock in. Come on, just a few more hits. And there we go. Alright, that's the Frostmaw down. Let's pick up the, what is it called? Ice Crystal. And then we need to craft the Eye of Frost. Oh, okay. How do we get packed ice? We just combine 9 pieces of regular ice? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and try and find some ice then. What else is there? We need snow blocks. Okay. I guess we can just pick up the snow from here. Should work, right? And 4 of those are turned into a block of snow. Okay. Now, here we have a whole bunch of ice, but I can't pick it up. Okay, I should have expected that. Hold on. Can we find packed ice formed naturally? Otherwise, we're gonna need to get Soak Touch somehow. Hold on. These pillars might be made of packed ice. I wonder if you can mine that up without Soak Touch. Let's have a look. Nope. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to head home real quick then and try to enchant a tool with Silk Touch. Let's hope this works. Oh wait, I need a lapis. Please say I have some left. Okay, perfect. Now, okay, I can't see any Silk Touch. Oh wait, no, I put my compass in there. Well, that's the wrong thing anyways, but still nothing. Okay, we might have to do that a few times. I should probably use gold tools because they're like more enchantable, right? Dude, how did you get up here? Get back down, man. You should not escape. Oh, and perfect. There we have Silk Touch. Very nice. Then we can just do /back and yeah, pick up all of the packed ice. Great. Now I'm still gonna need an Eye of Ender. And do I still have any left? I actually don't think so. Oh no. I'm gonna have to go back to the nether, I guess. Have to try and find some endermen there. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle though. Let's go over and try to find the warp forest. Okay, we got an enderman over here. Let's really hope he just drops a pearl and perfect. So I think that's all I need. We can even craft a second one using this. Then we turn one of those into an Eye of Ender and craft the Eye of Frost. There we go. That's the Cold Eye. Just 2 more to go. So for the Guardian Eye, we need to take on the Swamp Jaw, and this guy can be summoned. Oh, so you have to just right-click the fossil bait, I guess, and you can craft that using rotten flesh, bones, and spider eyes. Okay, I've got plenty of rotten flesh. Also enough bones. Hold on, I need 2 more of that. And then just the spider eyes. I guess we can just get that at nighttime. I can't be asked to find a cave. In the meantime, let me sort out my backpack a bit, because it's getting a bit full. Yeah, this really has to be organized. Let's just throw a bunch of this into the storage system. I think that'll be fine. Alright, my inventory is looking a lot cleaner now. I also added a few more chests just to add more space. And it looks like I completed a couple quests here. Nothing much though. It also looks like it's getting dark, so let's start having a look around. There's a couple spiders over this way. Let's see if we have any luck with getting the spider eyes from them. Okay, not that time. Come on, please you at least. Dude, what is that luck? Maybe back here? Nope, still nothing. Yeah, I should have probably gotten looting on this weapon earlier, but I'm too lazy to do it now. Oh, okay, finally, that's one. We just need a second one and then we're good. Nice, there we go. Okay, let's take that back. Quickly sleep as well and craft up the fossil bait. So we should be able to use this to summon in the Swamp Jaw. I don't think he can damage the surroundings, so this should be fine. Hold on. Oh, okay. There he is. He seems to be a flying mob. Oh, please don't say that blows things up. It does. But I don't think it actually breaks blocks, which is good. Wait, does this guy not come down? Okay, I think we'll be fine though. We deal good damage with the bow. Come on, we got this, we got this. His bombs aren't really too much of a problem. Come on, let's go. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. Come on. Almost got him. And there we go, nice. Definitely one of the easier bosses there. And there we go, that's the Guardian Eye. That means we're just missing the Rogue Eye. And for that, we need one more bloody ingot. Hold on, do I not have any left? It might be in a furnace, hold on. Yeah, there we go. So we do just need one more. And for that, I can go mining. Let's go back down here. And I think you can find it around deep slate level, so we're gonna have a look there. Okay, I found this cave, and I'm pretty sure that over there might be that bloody ingot. Well, not the ingot, I mean the ore, but let's see. Deep slate bloody ore. Okay, perfect. Let's try and pick this up, and I'm not going to need any more than that, so we can just take it home and get it smelted up in here. By the way, we can't sleep right now because it's a blood moon. I'm not exactly sure what's supposed to happen this night, but I'm sure this mob comes from the blood moon. No idea, but I don't think it should be that much of an issue. We can just go ahead and grab this, and then buy ourselves a roguei. Very nice. So I think that's going to be every last eye we need. So I could theoretically go and enter the end. But before I do that, I think I want to get a full set of vibranium armor. I just think that could be useful. So to start with, we need to get a brush, because to get the vibranium smithing templates, we need to brush up suspicious soul sand in the nether, specifically inside treasure bastions, and we have one up here. So I'm going to make my way over there, and then obviously we also need to get the actual vibranium ore, and it says can be found in the nether between Y level 64 to 127. Can also be found in the other. That's just basically a different dimension, but I don't think we need to go there for that. Let's just focus on getting these smithing templates now, and we'll see what we'll do after that. Alright, here we are. So let's try and get to the main room. That's where we're also going to find all of the suspicious soul sand. And yeah, we can just have a look around. There's already a piece down there, and usually you can find quite a few bits, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it's different in this pack. Alright, so here's the first. Oh no, I broke it, bro. What am I doing? I was supposed to right click, not left click. Okay, I cannot be making that kind of like dumb mistake. Let's lock in. So there's another one here. Let's make sure to brush it up properly this time. And nice. Okay, that's our first template. Then there's another piece down here. Over here. Oh wait, what? Where did my brush go? It just despawned. Whoa, we can craft another one. Let's do that again. This is going to be the third one. And really, I just need 5. So 2 more and we're good. This is number 4. And this is going to be the last one. Okay. Then we can try and get the actual vibranium ingots. I don't think I need to stay in a specific biome. It's mainly just about the Y levels. So let's see. 64 to 127. Let's hope the biomes really don't matter. Otherwise, I'm going to waste a lot of time. Let's start looking around. Alright, well, as you can see, there's a bunch of vibranium up there. That actually makes sense because I'm pretty sure you can only find vibranium exposed to the air, not like inside a wall. We're just gonna have to find veins like this, but that's pretty easy since this isn't too difficult to spot. But how do I mine this? Hold on. Can be mined with pickaxes beyond the netherite level. Oh, okay. So how do I upgrade it beyond netherite? I'm not too sure. I don't think I have any templates required for that. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna have to find one of those weird little gnomes though. Usually I see them pretty often, but I'm not sure if there's any around here. But basically I can trade this diamond for one of their hats, and that can then be used to summon a boss called Gob. But I'm pretty sure he drops a template that you can use to upgrade your gear beyond netherite level. So it's definitely worth a shot. I'm also really starting to run out of food. I've said it several times, but never did anything about it. So I've already gone ahead and got some wood to turn into sticks, and I'll trade those with Fletchers. Then I'll go to a village with some more unemployed villagers and trade with some farmers for bread. I think that'll be fine. I've already got 40 emeralds. Then we grab some composters from here and do slash back. And over this way we have a village. Wait a second. This isn't my base, is it? Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. This is my base. What am I doing? Come on, we've got to have another village somewhere though, right? I think back here. Okay, I'm gonna go over there and then hopefully find a couple farmers to trade with. Otherwise, we can just use the composters and convert them ourselves. I already see one farmer on the map. I don't think he's from a village though. It's just some other structure. Is it 2? Hold on. Okay. Let's see, we got a bread trade already. Already 96 bread there. We can also loot these chests. A bit more bread as well. Okay, you know what? I think that's going to do for now. Oh wait, he's actually restocked. Let's finish that. And this should last us a good while. Then let's continue looking for one of those gnomes. I'm already going to start heading over to the Court of Gnomes. That's where you're going to be able to summon in the boss. And yeah, then hopefully we can get the template we need. Oh, okay. So over here we have a gnome. Let's give him this diamond, and there we go, we got his red gnome hat. Then we just have to make our way over to the structure, and we're getting pretty close, so let's finish that. This right here should be the structure. We're just gonna have to go to the center, and right click that golden gnome with the gnome hat, and then it should summon in Gob, the king of gnomes. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, okay, come on. We deal some good damage. I mean, it's nothing crazy. Oh, but he deals a good amount of damage. Hold on. Come on, we got this, we got this, we got this. Oh no. Why does he actually do a bit of damage? Let's lock in here. Oh yeah, and he also summons in these little gnomes. They're pretty annoying. But come on, we got this, we got this. Okay, come on. This is good. He's pretty much at half HP. Okay, almost there, almost there. A couple more hits and he's down. And come on. I think I think we got him. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what he dropped. Alright, the Sky Splitter Sword. Not too bad. Gob's Gilded Hat. Also a Verentium smithing template. Oh yeah, and we can use this to upgrade our Netherite pickaxe. We're just gonna have to also get the Verentium alloy ingot, but that's not too difficult. I just need to get 4 of these Gaianite clusters, which you can get by smelting Gaianite cluster ores, and those are found inside lush caves. Should I try and find a lush cave straight away? Yeah, why not? Then we can just quickly get all of those cluster ores and then go back home. It's gonna be somewhere around here, so let's have a look. Oh, okay, here we are. Let's see if we can find any of that ore. Oh, yes, okay, there's a couple pieces here already. We'll just take as much as we can find. That's already 6 pieces. I'll just get this vein here, and that's going to be more than enough. Then I can go home, and we're going to have to combine this with 4 netherite scraps. I don't think I have any of that left. Well, we can just go netherite mining then. 4 ancient debris, and that's all we'll need. Alright, that should be the last piece of ancient debris I need. Took a little bit longer than I expected, but oh well. Let's go back home, and then quickly get that smelted up in here. Now that that is done, we can combine this with the Gaianite clusters to get the Verentium alloy ingot, and then using the Verentium upgrade, we can turn this into a Verentium pickaxe. Okay, now I'm really hoping that we can use this to mine up the vibranium ore. I think it should work though, since this is a tier above netherite, and that was the requirement. So over there, we already have a bit of vibranium. Let's try and go over there and test this out. So, okay, yes, that does work. Nice. That's already 6 pieces. That's a great start. Let's go over to another wastes. Oh, this is one. Okay, that means we can probably just head up from here and we'll spot some more vibranium on the ceiling. I'll just farm as much as I can find around here, and then we should have plenty. I farmed up 17 pieces of the vibranium, and that should be enough for the moment. I think we just go home for now, then let that cook up in here, and that's gonna allow us to upgrade all of our armor and also the sword to vibranium. Alright, let's take this, also grab all of the armor and start upgrading everything. And there we go, that is everything done. Full set, the sword as well. And I'm gonna assume that we can claim a few rewards here. Yeah, okay, we get a random reward. Just some iron ingots, how random. And then also another smithing template, okay. Well, we can't go to Unobtanium since we have to go to the end first for that. And that's pretty much perfect timing anyways though, since I did want to beat the Ender Dragon now that we have all of the 12 eyes. So let's take out the Explorer's Compass and locate a stronghold. End stronghold repurposed structures. It must be this, right? Am I tripping? Oh, hold on. No, that's in the end. Hold on. Maybe this one? Let's just give it a shot. I hope it's the right thing. And yeah, once we beat the Ender Dragon, we can go to the End Highlands and try and get some Unobtanium. To get the Unobtanium smithing template, usually you would go to a certain structure in the other dimension. But apparently the creator of this mod pack didn't like that, so he just made a crafting recipe. I actually really like that. I mean, I didn't like going to that structure either. So this is pretty much perfect. We just need some endstone and an Unobtanium ingot and some vibranium ingots. So yeah, that should be a breeze. Somewhere around here we should have the stronghold now. So let's see if this is actually the right structure. Yo, we made the advancement I spy, so I think it is the right place. The structure definitely looks different than usual though. Okay, let's have a look now. So where could the actual portal room be? Okay, wait, I think it's this. So over in this direction. And, oh, yep, there we are. We also have some silverfish spawners. Let's get rid of those real quick. And then I think we're good. Let's start by grabbing all of the different eyes. And, okay, we actually already have 3 of them in here. I wonder if that's going to cause us any problems. I guess we'll see. I'm just going to start filling them in. And we just have to hope that it still lights. And... okay, it does work. That means we could have saved us a bit of time by not collecting these ones, but oh well. It doesn't matter. We can enter the end and I'm happy. We also completed this quest. And yeah, let's just go for it. Oh no. No, bro. You need the heart of the end to enter the end. Are you kidding me? What is the heart of the end supposed to be? There's no way. Okay, it's this thing right here. Oh my goodness. We have to first get the heart of the depth. You can get that with these items. Dude, no way. I did not even think of that. Okay, to be honest, it's not that bad. Let's just grab a waystone, place it down here. Let's name that stronghold actually. And well, I guess that means we're gonna have to delay that a bit. Where did I place my heart of the nether? Okay, it's right there. So we're gonna need some skulk. I don't have any of that. What about blaze rods? Please say I have a few of those. I have 3. No. Dude, I need... how many more? I need 1 more. Let's go back to the nether for that. Luckily I placed a waystone right here at the blaze spawner. Shouldn't take too long to actually get the last rod. And there it is already. Then for the skulk, we can just make our way over to a deep dark biome. Also got to make sure to take a pickaxe with silk touch so I can actually mine up the skulk. And now let's have a look. Okay, 320 blocks away. Should be pretty easy to get there. And I think it's going to be somewhere around here. Oh, hold on. This is iridium, alright. Yeah, we can actually mine this up now that we have this pickaxe. I'm probably not going to actually use it to craft any gear. But still, it's a nice thing to have just in case. And yep, I can already see some skulk over there. Let's just try and grab a few pieces. 4 is all that I actually need. We can take that back to the base and craft ourselves a Heart of the Depth. Very, very nice. Now then, we just need to upgrade this one more time to get the Heart of the End. That's gonna need 4 ender pearls and 4 purple wool. How exactly do I get purple dye? Looks like there's a bunch of flowers, berries, stuff like that. Shouldn't be all too difficult to find, right? I could even just combine red dye with blue dye, and that's really quite simple. For blue dye, I just need some lapis, and for red, I can just find some roses or something. What is this? Marigolds? Does this work? No, that's orange. You cannot tell me that's orange. That's red in my eyes. I don't know. Maybe I'm colorblind, I have no idea. But it doesn't matter because we have poppies here. Okay, these work. That's some red dye, then combine it with the blue to get purple. Now we just need the actual 4 pieces of wool. It doesn't really matter what color. Let's see if I have any in here. Oh, okay, perfect. I do have enough in here. So I just combine that. And then I need the ender pearls. I've got 1 in here. And I'll be able to find the rest in the nether. Let's warp over here. And as you can see, we have a warp forest. So let's just quickly take out some endermen. There we go. That right there should be the last pearl. Then we just combine everything like so. And that's the Heart of the End. Okay, now we should be able to finally actually enter the end. Come on, let's go back to the stronghold and give this another shot. Okay, it seems to be working. And yep, we've made it to the end islands. Now, as you can see, we aren't on the main end island with the dragon and stuff. And the reason for that is that we first need to find like an end gateway, and it says we'll teleport you to the ender dragon. So maybe we should try and get our Unobtanium from here first. You can find it in the end highland biomes as I mentioned earlier. So let's try and find one of those, get the Unobtanium, then search for a gateway and take on the dragon. Sounds like a decent plan to me. Unlike with vibranium, I'm pretty sure you can find it underground. So I might just do some mining there, I'm not sure yet. But I can already see 1 piece over here. Let's mine this up. And there's also a second, nice. Already 3 pieces of raw Unobtanium. Why are these guys so mad? Did I look at them? Well, it doesn't matter. Let's keep looking around for this stuff. We're gonna need to make sure to get at least 5 to upgrade all of our armor and the sword. And then how much do we need for the templates? Okay, we actually only need 1 piece for the initial craft. After that, it's just a bunch of vibranium, which I need to farm. So yeah, we only need 6 pieces really. Unless I want to craft all of them manually without doing the vibranium thing. I guess it will just depend on how much I find here. There's some more down here. Thank you very much. Okay, you know what? This is actually a whole lot more time consuming than I originally anticipated. So I'm just gonna grab this vein here and leave. Okay, how much more is this? That's actually a 4 vein. That's really good. That brings us up to a total of 13 raw Unobtanium. That's actually a pretty solid amount. Well, now let's have a look for that end gateway. Can you locate it using this compass? That's the question. To be honest, it doesn't really look like it. So we're just gonna have to keep our eyes peeled and search for one ourselves. I'm assuming it just looks like a regular end gateway, so yeah. I have a rough idea what I'm looking for. Yo, okay, finally we found one. On the way, I also got a bit more Unobtanium, which was nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to actually quickly grab a pearl from the base. Should be 1 left, yep. And that can be used to teleport through there. So let's give this a shot. And here we are. Okay, so let's see how this goes. I wonder, is this like the regular ender dragon? Okay, yeah. Well, let's just go ahead and take out the crystals. Oh my goodness. These arrows just fly in every direction. Well, we should be able to do this nonetheless. The dragon definitely isn't happy though. Wait, how much damage do we do like this? Okay, it's not a bad amount. I have the feeling that with this end fight, the end crystals regenerate. That's never fun to deal with, but I guess we'll see. Okay, I think we've got our first perch. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully get some good damage in here. Okay, come on. Oh my goodness, that's barely anything. What the hell? Dude, no way. Okay, we're doing something. Not much though. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be quite the struggle. But this perch is really long. Oh boy. Okay, finally he's done. Let's try and take care of the last crystals and slowly burn down as well. Oh boy, another perch straight away. Okay, let's keep going then. Dude, this one crystal up here is so annoying. I can't hit it. Let me see if I can build up there. Alright, there we go. Now we just have to slowly chip this guy down until he dies. Okay, come on, we're almost down to half HP. This isn't looking too bad. If we keep this up, it should be fine. Come on, we've almost got it. below 100 HP already. Yes, there we go. Nice. Okay, the Ender Dragon is down. Let's make sure to pick up all of the XP. And yeah, then we're good. Got a whole bunch of drops laying around here. Obviously, also the Dragon Egg. Can't forget to pick this up. Let's make sure to set a Waystone down here. And then I think I'm gonna go back to the overworld for now. Okay, we have a whole bunch of items to sort through. First of all, we obviously have the Unobtanium. Let's get that smelted up in here real quick. I want to use that to craft the Unobtanium smithing template. So let's grab one of these. I also need some Endstone. And I think that's it. I still have the Vibranium. So I think this should work, yeah. Now let's grab some more of this. And I can just keep on crafting them. We used to get another free one there. Another random reward. Ooh, Hellspec Alloy Ingot. This thing is actually pretty good. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of really cool recipes. None of them really require only one ingot though. I'd have to get some more to actually put them to use. But we got that. I'm already going to go ahead and upgrade my sword to Unobtanium. Very nice. We also have some more things to collect here. I'm not quite sure why I got there. But I have two charms here. The Tendon Lump. I have no idea what this does. Fires a tendon at a random nearby target that bounces between nearby targets and deals damage to them. Additionally applies attack modifiers if the wearer's hand is equipped with a tendon whip. I guess we can take that. Then we also have the hero emblem and it gives us a whole bunch of buffs. This one actually looks really good. Which charm can I get rid of? Okay, I think the sharp fishing hook. Let's equip this instead. I also got this Ascendra shard. Combining 9 of these gets you the Ascendra alloy and that's used to craft the Ascendra star. And I have no idea what that's for. I guess it's just the last thing you're supposed to get. Kind of like the Unobtanium star or something. No idea. Well, we got one of these. We also got the dragon egg. I don't know if we can hatch that thing, but it doesn't matter. In the dragon treasure bag, let's see. Oh my goodness, what was that? Dragon's fang? Yo. Rusty sword of the legendary hero. Bunch of ender dragon bones. And Cairo's golden tear. Bro, what on earth is this stuff? I have no idea if this is supposed to be useful. I think we can craft a bunch of accessories using this, but none of them seem too great. Now what about the heart container? Hold on. Increases maximum health by 1 heart up to 20 times. Can we use it to craft like a more powerful version, or do we just use it? Yeah, I guess we just right click, yeah. Now we have an additional heart. Let's collect the last ingots that are still in there and then go ahead and craft a few more templates. Okay, so that's gonna actually be enough to upgrade all of our gear. Let's get everything to Unobtanium. Very nice. And that's the full armor set as well as sword. Very nice. Now that that's done, what is there to do next? If we take a look at this list here with all of the different tiers of weapons and stuff, as you can see, Unobtanium is still only tier 1, and I assume it's the same with armors. Oh no, wait a second. Okay, for armor, Unobtanium is already tier 5. That's actually pretty cool then. Well, how are we supposed to get this other stuff? The highest tier would be Aeonite or Celestial Jellyfish. What the freak is that? Oh, okay, that's a tier above Ionite or Aeonite? I don't know, it doesn't matter. So I think trying to get really good weapons and armor should be my goal. Okay, let's have a look here. The strongest weapon would probably be the Royal Guardian Sword. And I think for that, I'm first gonna have to complete this little quest line. At least that would make sense to me. How on earth do I get this Helianite though? An ingot forged directly in the sun's incandescence. Yo, are we chill? Oh, hold on. It might be this right here. Yep, I think so. So we're gonna have to start progressing down this mod, Armageddon. To start, we need the summoning altar. And crafting that is not too difficult. We're gonna have to get some dark wood though. Let's search for a dark forest. Shouldn't be too difficult to find, right? Yeah, we have one not too far off. And I also need red wool, so I'll make sure to pick up any red flowers I can find, like this. There we go, that's a bit of red dye. And yeah, we can use this altar to summon in bosses, I believe. But I'll figure that out later. For now, let's just go ahead and collect a bunch of this wood. That's gonna be more than enough. And I should still have a piece of wool, yeah. Okay, let's turn that into a piece of red wool. Then I still need deep slate as well as gold. And I believe that's gonna be everything, right? Yes, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna place that in front of the base. That should be fine, right? What do we do next? It looks like we need to get these items to summon the Overnight Paladin. I already got the golden tears. I don't really know about the other stuff. Gilded plates? How am I supposed to get that? I have no idea. I think I did find some overnight though. It should be in here, right? Hold on. Overnight. Yeah, I have 11 of this. Let's smell that up real quick. Then an ancient blueprint which can be found in entities. And then just the gilded plates, I guess. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, so this is part of the first progression. Okay, that works then I guess. So if I get all of these items together, I can get some gilded plates. Okay, that makes sense. Let's also grab some of this already. And yeah, what else do we need? We need colossal iron ingot. What on earth is that? It doesn't even look like you can craft it. The iron colossus spawn egg. Is that a mob? Hold on. Oh, wait, you spawn them in like this. Okay, so I need some cobblestone, also 4 sticks, and any kind of small flour. I'll just find one outside. Hopefully this will do the job. Then I'm not quite sure exactly in which order I need to place these items down. I guess the one in the center goes last. So let's just do the flour, the sticks, cobblestone, and finally iron. Okay, it seems to be working. And yeah, the iron colossus. Let's take this guy out real quick. And then hopefully we get that colossus iron ingot. Oh, okay, he's down. Iron Colossus treasure bag. Yes, nice. We got 6 of these iron ingots. Great. Okay. Also, a bunch of these quests were just completed. Yo, what the heck? We get so much free stuff. What is this? Okay, thank you very much. Well, we already have the gilded plates then. Look, you gotta sort a bunch of this random stuff out. But yeah, that went pretty well. So what exactly do I need again? Oh yeah, the alvanite, then 4 gilded plates, and 4 of these tiers. For the ancient blueprint, I'm gonna have to search end cities. Okay, that's fine. We have a waystone in the end. So it's just a matter of locating the structure. There's an end gateway over there. Okay, let's try and use that then. Might have to quickly grab an ender pearl though. Yeah, I can also craft 2 more real quick. That's good. Then we just power through here and try to locate an end city. Okay, there's one right over there. What the heck? With an end ship. Dude, that's perfect. Let's go over there. And then maybe we can even find this blueprint in the first city. Who knows? Okay, I should be able to at the very least find an elytra in here. Mimicube? What the heck? Does he mimic my weapons and stuff? Because it looked like he was holding an Unobtanium sword. Okay, well, never mind. So somehow there's no elytra. Kinda weird, but wait. A blueprint? Is this the one I'm looking for? Hold on. I think it is. Yes. Okay, we get 2 of these ingots for free. That means we can just continue collecting this stuff, I guess. Okay. What else is there to collect? Doesn't look like there's that much. Oh, this crystal heart though, that could be cool. Let's use that instead of the devil's eyeball. Should get us a whole bunch of extra HP. We also got another blueprint. Orb of temporary flight, that's always nice. And yeah, I think that's it. Well, let's take all of that back home. And then I want to try and summon in this guy, the Bringer of Doom. I'll still need 4 redstone blocks. Should be able to craft that with ease. Then I just need some iron nuggets. I've got a few of those luckily. Also an elvenite ingot. And I think that's everything. Let's hope this works. Okay, yep. I wonder how strong he is. Oh gosh, what? Why is bro so tanky? Oh, did I mess up? Oh no. Oh my goodness, I think I messed up. What on earth is that damage? Oh yeah, I'm cooked. Oh no. How on earth do I damage this thing? This is bad, this is bad. Why am I being launched in the air? And how am I supposed to defeat or get rid of this thing? Man, I think this is impossible. He also just has so much HP. I had a quick look and he's got like 18,000. Oh my goodness. Dude, just come with me. I need to get you through a portal or something. I cannot have you wandering around here. Well, I guess we're kind of stuck at this now. Let's get back in the base. I can't be asked. He's just gonna stay there. And yeah, what do we do then? I thought we would get like the Sigil of Calamity by defeating him. And we probably would, but this is just way too difficult. Yeah, drops from the Bringer of Doom. How is this supposed to work? Genuinely impossible. Maybe we need to use like a long-ranged weapon? Oh, and we've got another Blood Moon. Amazing. I think I really just need a better weapon. I'm not quite sure what to try and get though. Maybe we go for Galactrium first. I feel like that might help a bit. How do we craft it though? We need Galactrium ingots. Before that we need Celestium. And how do we mine Celestium? Okay, wait, I think it goes Endrium, Celestium, and then Galactrium. And to mine Endrium we need Spectrillium or Hellstone. I think both works. Oh boy. Well, I actually do have some raw Spectrillium. It's not going to be enough though. I obviously also need the templates. How do we get that? Found in treasure bastion chests. Okay, I see. Well then, let's go over to the nether and try to find a treasure bastion. Shouldn't be too difficult to find. I'm pretty sure this is an unlooted treasure bastion here. Let's just have a look if we can find what we need. Okay. Oh, yes, there we have a Spectrillium template. Very nice. That was actually really easy. We also got a bunch of other random stuff I can take. Why not? Netherite smithing template. Not too bad. What about the other chest? Probably similar stuff. Yeah, looks like it. Don't really need that. I'll just take the gold blocks. And then we can get out of here again. I still need to get one more spectralium ingot. Where can I find that? I honestly have no clue. But I can already go ahead and craft myself the netherite pickaxe, since spectralium is a tier after netherite. Let's grab this and let's have a look. Spectralium only generates in the soul sand valleys from Y level 0 to 100. Oh, okay. Well, that means we can go straight back to the nether and search for a soul sand valley. Okay, let's go there. And now let's have a look to see if we can find this anywhere. Okay, so it looks like we have some right here. Let's grab a bunch of that. There's some more here. And that's more than enough. Let's smell that up. Oh wait, that's tin. Bro, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, I gotta lock in. Wait. Oh my goodness, bro. My brain. What am I doing? I only need one of these ingots to upgrade the pickaxe. Dude, I thought I would need 3, like, to actually craft the pickaxe. You know, like this. No, bro, I'm so slow. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we're just gonna do it like that then. Oh my days, bro. I'm so sorry. Well, now that that's out of the way, we can go to the end and try and find some endrium. Where can we find this? Maybe here on this island straight away? I honestly have no idea. Maybe I'll just go to the outer islands. Where was the gateway? Oh, it's over there. Let's enter through this and try to get to one of the main islands. Alright, so it looks like this right here is some endrium. Let's try and pick that up. And yeah, luckily that did work. Okay, so we can use this to do what exactly? 4 raw endrium plus an endersteel ingot gets you endrium ingot. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to mine up a bunch of endrium and endersteel then. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, right? I think they're both pretty common. And hold on, galactic debris. Okay, we can't mine it up with that pickaxe. Kind of makes sense. But we do have some more of this. There's a bit more. Not bad. Let's keep looking around. I think once I mined up this vein, that should be enough. 9 endrium and 4 endersteel. I guess both can just be smelted into ingot form straight away. Oh no, not the endrium. Okay, so now we're gonna have to get this mineral compounder. And how do we get that? We need 3 netherite ingots. Damn. Okay, I already have 2 in there. Is there any more laying around? I got 2 netherite scraps. I think that's it though. Gotta do a bit more mining, but that's no problem. Let's head over to the nether and do that. Just 2 ancient debris that's missing. Man, I don't know why that took so long, but yep, we got the 2 ancient debris. Let's turn that into scraps and then into the last ingot. There we go. Now then, we need a smithing table, iron ingots, cobblestone, and a blast furnace. There we have the smithing table, next a blast furnace, and then that should be everything, right? Just gotta combine everything. And yeah, nice. That's the mineral compounder. Let's grab the endersteel ingots. And then we should be able to craft endrium, yeah. Very, very nice. Let's already go ahead and craft our first endrium pickaxe. And teleport over to this waystone I set. Yeah, because right here I found some of this celestium. I want to go ahead and try and mine this up. Okay, that works, great. So, how does this work? Seems like for the celestium, I can just gather 3 ingots and then craft a pickaxe. Oh boy. Yo, what is that? Oh no. Is that a boss? Yo, are we good, bro? Who the heck are you? At least come over here and let me fight you properly. Okay, I'm a dip. I have no patience for that. Let's try and find some celestium and then we should be good. After that comes galactium and that's good anyways. Okay, so once we got that piece right there, that's gonna be enough. More than enough, actually. We just gotta smelt it up and then we'll have everything. Okay, let's grab that. Turn it into a pickaxe. Then go back to the end. And there was a whole bunch of galactic debris right here. Let's pick all of this up. And what can we do with this? Okay, we turn it into galactic scraps. You can do that by just smelting it up. Let's do that real quick. And then that's turned into the ingots, I think. At least if I understood that correctly. So let's wait for that to finish. We're also going to need the celestium. And yeah, 4 of this plus 1 of this gets you 2 galactium ingots. And for the sword, we're going to need 4. And that's all I really want. To be honest, this sword on its own isn't really that amazing. It only actually becomes good when we combine it with other stuff. Like this sword of the imprisoned would be really good, but that requires all of this other stuff as well. Like, bro, it's gonna take ages to get, but let's not worry. We can already get 2 of these, 2 more, and that's gonna be enough for the sword. And then I really don't know about the other materials. I think it's all like part of ceramity. Man, this is so complicated. Okay, I think I've already done this. Yeah. Okay, there's a whole bunch of things we can already collect. Not bad. So we've done most of that. Okay, that's done as well. Let's craft the last ingots and craft up the galactium greatsword. Very, very nice. So I guess we just move on with the progression 2 thing here. We're gonna have to find the Trial Spire, and that's where we find the Trial Guardian. Do I quickly remove the enchants off the Unobtanium sword and put them on the Galactrium Grey sword? Honestly, yeah, I think so. How does that work? Was it like this? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now all the enchants from that sword are on the book, and we should be able to apply that to this. Oh my goodness, 34 attack damage. Yeah, that's a lot better already. It's still probably gonna barely do anything to the Bringer of Doom. Probably not even worth trying to do any damage, but I'll do it anyways, because why not? Doesn't even really matter. Okay, hold on. I just saw the health go down a tiny bit. Yeah, we do a little bit. Like, look, it's going down ever so slightly. Wait, this is actually bringing hope to me. The thing is, if he heals, we're cooked. Does he regenerate? I don't know. Well, I'm definitely glad to see this. Should we just try and take him down? Honestly, I think it's possible. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm just going to try it. Let me grab some golden apples. That's going to help. Here we have some regular apples. Also a whole bunch of gold. And then we can go ahead and craft this. Okay. I really think this could work. So let's try this. Oh wait, I just realized I can also... Oh dude. Dude, no. Well, it looks like he can kill us, but that's not too bad. What I was saying is we can still reforge this thing. Okay, it needs full durability and Galactrium ingots. I don't have that. Well, scrap that idea then. Doesn't matter, we can still keep trying this. Should work eventually. Alright, we almost got this thing to enter its second stage. I'm pretty sure it has like extra resistance then or something. I'm not 100% sure though. We'll just have to see now. Come on, almost there. And yo, we got it below half. And are we good? It seems to be the same. I mean, I guess we can just keep going if nothing out of the ordinary happened. Seems completely normal to me. Well, let's just try and finish this then. Alright, I'm really hoping this whole fast was worth it. We're almost there. And come on, don't die now. Okay, wait, we got him. Nice. Finally, bro, this thing is so tanky. Oh, no way. Don't tell me now the second phase starts. Dude, I got trolled. No way. That's insane. Well, I think I gotta wait until he stops glowing and then I can attack. And, okay, he's summoning in a bunch of mobs. Well, this could still take a while. Oh, wait, there we go. Come on. How much damage can we do? Oh, boy, he's back to full HP. No way. Yeah, this is cooked. Bro, I think I need a better weapon. By the way, why was my day counter reset? Dude, what is going on with my game? Like, bro, what are we doing? Can we fix this? Yeah, no, I think we're tripping. What the heck? Hold on, I gotta fix this. Okay, we are back. And it seems to be working. Okay, and now we have to think of like a new plan because we have a very limited time frame where we can actually deal damage to the dude, and we're gonna make the most of that. So like maximize our damage output. So how could we do that? So we've got a tier 3 weapon. We just need to get one of these next, I guess. The problem is, it's just not that easy. Dude, I am genuinely stumped. Where did the dude even go? Oh, he's up there. Maybe we do just try and damage him in the small time window that we have. Definitely not that easy. Man, this sucks. Well, we can do a bit. Let's see if my patience actually lasts this long. Alright, so a few days have passed, and we're getting really close to actually defeating this guy. But man, I've been at this for like over an hour in total. It's crazy. The progress is so slow, but yeah, we're almost done now. So let's hope this is actually going to be the last phase. Okay, after this attack, he's going to come down. And yep, okay, come on. 305 HP left. Can we take him down here? Oh my goodness, come on. And yo, I think we did it. Oh my goodness, finally. Dude, that took so freaking long. But we can pick up all of the drops. We also got a ton of these wither skull fragments in the process. So maybe we can take on a wither later. By the way, what are these guys doing here? No idea, but they can go. And yeah, let's sort through all of this stuff real quick. Law scroll, I don't think I really need that. What I'm really interested in is the Bringer of Doom treasure bag. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh boy, what the heck is that? 9 golden apples, sealed bottle, sigil of calamity, and some doom powder. Okay, that stuff is pretty good. Let's go ahead and check out the quest line. So we get some of these spirits. Not too bad. And I'm pretty sure we can use this to get the Calamitous core. But I'm gonna need a lot more of these in that case. Hold on, how exactly do I use this? Do I right click it? Wait, what did that do? Oh my goodness, wait, the Famine First Calamity? Oh boy, did I mess up by spawning that thing in? Is that also one of these like insanely tanky things? Oh no. Dude, this guy might be more tanky than the last one. Yeah, he's got like 24,000 HP. Okay, buddy. Okay, it's probably best if I leave this thing alone. Yeah, let's not even bother with that right now. Instead, let's try and progress here. So it wants us to summon in this next guy. Sangor, Lord of Blood. And for that, I'm gonna need one of these cores. I should be able to craft that using spirits. Does that work? Yes, it does. Okay. Now, I just need another one of these bloody ingots. I have one of those, luckily. I also need an egg. Okay. I have a few of those in there. And then finally, just some nether wart. There's 8 right there. And I'm going to need 8 more. Let's go to the nether for that. I should be able to find it here in this nether fortress, right? I think that's pretty doable. Let's just go ahead and have a look around here. And yep, there's already a bit there. Let's just take as much as we can find. Oh wait, this might be enough already. Okay, I'm taking that back to the base. And the only question now is this guy gonna get in the way of me defeating the other boss? Oh my days, I think so. Do we just try and take it out? It's just going to be so annoying if it's wandering around the whole time. I think we can do it. It's just going to take forever. Okay, well, I'm praying that this thing does not have a second phase. But just defeating it should be doable. Okay, come on. We're getting so close now. I really, really, really hope that there's no funny business with, like, other phases. But I guess we'll see. Okay, are we good? Yo, the hunger fades, but chaos awakens. Your torment has only begun. No. No, bro. No, you're gonna blow up my house too? Get out of here, bro. No. There's no way, brother. We cannot be dead ass. Hell no. Can you get down from there, man? This is cooked. Okay, we just gotta lure this thing away. This is crazy. Man, I was so hoping that was it. But now we got a friggin' flying calamity that we can't damage. Well, we can, but just like barely. Yeah, this is cooked. All of my villagers have probably escaped as well by now. This is so chaotic. But we're just gonna have to try and continue somehow. Oh no, he's following me, even though I left. This is so bad. Okay, come on. Do I have my orb of temporary flight? Yes, I do. I'm taking that and seeing if that can help with anything. Let's activate it and try to fly up and damage him. Yo, is flight enabled? Are we good? Yo, what the heck? Why can't I fly? Don't say that thing is bugged. No way. Oh my goodness, nah. We can't even fly anymore. Are you kidding me? We gotta lure this thing away. And then I desperately need to get some more food. I've got barely any left. Maybe I'll just head over there already. There's one down this way, I believe. So let's hope we can find some guys to trade with. And then I need to come up with some sort of new plan. Because I'm not dealing with that freaking thing anymore. If we had some sort of means of flight, it would be so much easier. I'm sure there's a way I could do that, but I don't know. Okay, now, is this an actual village? It looks like it. Okay, that's a good start. I'll want to place a waystone down here somewhere. Then quickly go home and grab some of my emeralds. Now then, is this a fisher? A gardener, okay. Not what I'm looking for then. This guy over here is unemployed though, so let's get him a composter, and then you can get a job. Oh, it looks like the other guy's gonna take it. Now, give me all your bread. Thank you very much. Maybe he'll restock straight away as well. Nope. Let's just get ourselves a second one then. Oh wait, this guy did restock. Thank you. Now we have a bit of food again. And yeah, the base is pretty much completely destroyed. If we take a look at this progression real quick, it starts at Elvenite and then ends at Helionite. And this next quest would allow us to unlock Helionite. But maybe we should just start by getting the other armor first. First, we obviously have Helionite, and that requires Netherite. Netherite iron, actually. For that, we need a full set of regular Netherite again. And obviously, I do not have that at the moment. Maybe we just try and grind for that. I definitely need more storage too. This thing is completely filled up. Yeah, I gotta add some more chests. It looks pretty ugly right now, everything. But I think aesthetics should be the least of our worries right now. I think we try and get a full set of Netherite armor. That also means we need a diamond set first. And after that, we need to upgrade it to Netherite iron. And how do we craft a Netherite iron ingot? Oh, okay, so that means we're gonna need 8 ingots in total, which means 32 ancient debris. It's not too bad, but this will definitely probably be pretty grindy. So let's make sure we get to work as soon as possible. There we go. That's the 32 pieces of ancient debris. Let's smelt that up in here, and then that should be enough to get all of the 8 Netherite ingots. Obviously, I also need the Netherite smithing templates. I think I got them in my backpack. Hold on, yeah, there's 2. And to duplicate this, I need, not netherrack, I need the nether bricks. These ones right here. Okay, there we go. Let's get a few more of these. That's 6. And I need to get even more later. But for now, let's already craft these. Start upgrading the armor. Great, that's the full set. Then we start crafting the netherite iron ingots. And yeah, now I'm pretty sure we're gonna need more of these templates. The only thing I'm really missing for that is the diamonds. So I'll probably go mining for that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get those. I don't know how many I'm gonna need exactly, but it doesn't matter. I'll just get like as much as I can. What is this? Okay, wait, we get some random rewards. Probably nothing too useful. Void steel. I don't think that's too great. Yeah, never mind that. But what template do we need to upgrade it to overnight? We also need netherite smithing templates. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need like tons of diamonds. Let's just get started. I've gone ahead and farmed 61 diamonds. That should allow us to get a whole bunch of templates. So let's start duplicating these. And yeah, we'll just stick with that for now. The rest of the netherite is also done. So let's turn this into netherite iron ingots and upgrade the rest of our armor. Okay, great. That's the full set. So if we just grab some overnight ingots, does that mean we can just upgrade everything straight away as well? Yeah, it looks like it. Nice. Now that set is also done. Where do we go from there? Okay, voidorite is next. For that, we also need regular netherite smithing templates and voidorite ingots. Okay, how many of those do I have? We have one here. Let's use that to upgrade the helmet already. Then we do a few more of these templates like that. And I'm gonna have to find some more voidorite, I guess. I'm assuming it's an ore that you can just find in the end. That would make sense to me. Is it this? Oh, yes. Okay, we can just mine that up then. That's already 4 pieces. And if we smelt that up, that's already gonna be enough. Okay, that was pretty easy then. I wonder how quickly this armor is going to get stronger than the Unobtanium we already have. I think it will go pretty quick. And yeah, let's finish off these last pieces. That's the full set of voidorite. And let's see, 10.5 armor points. This has 13. Okay, it's already pretty close. Next would be the Calamitous. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, this armor set. For that, we need these templates, which require these spirits and the cores. Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna get expensive. So first of all, how do I get these templates? I need the spirits and the cores. Okay. How many spirits do I have? I got 4 of these, and I have 1 of these cores. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be very expensive. And how exactly did I get those cores in the first place? It was by defeating the what is he called? Oh yeah, the Bringer of Doom. Oh boy, that's going to be difficult. Is there really no easier way to farm these things? Well, hold on. I think he didn't drop the spirits. We got them from the quest, and I assume we just get them from the calamities. This is so confusing. I don't know why. But it's clear I'm going to have to finish taking on that weird calamity thing. It would be great if I had some way to fly. I don't know how that would work though. Okay, there's the chaos thingy, the second calamity. I guess we try and continue to defeat this thing. I really have no idea how I'm gonna do this. Like, how do I get up to him? Maybe just build up, or is he gonna continue flying then? Yeah, he's just gonna continue flying away. Dude, how is this possible? Okay, you know what? I have an idea. What if we try and summon this thing underground? Then it won't escape, right? At least with my logic, that should work. Unless it starts breaking the blocks and then flies up, then we're cooked. But if we can somehow manage to avoid that, then this should be possible. But I'm assuming it's gonna backfire. We'll just have to test it out. If this doesn't work, then it's just cooked. But let's give this a go. Wait, no. Can't spawn the calamities here. Try in more open area. Are you kidding me? Come on, please. Dude, how much space does this thing need? We cannot be dead ass. And man, I really thought I had a good plan here. I guess that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to come up with something else. But in the meantime, I think I want to try and rematch the Wither. But will it really work any better than last time? Because it just started flying up in the air, and I had no way to reach it. It's not like it's gonna be any easier this time. This is tricky. Maybe we should just focus on upgrading the gear we already have. We haven't really done that much reforging. The main reason for that is to unlock these next materials, we need to defeat a bone chimera. I'm not quite sure where you're supposed to find that, but I'm gonna assume the bone chimera is what drops these pirate chunks. So let's have a look. Dodo's mobs. What the heck is that? Okay, I just had a look, and I'm pretty sure you can find this mob in a certain jungle temple thingy. Oh yeah, there's the jungle prison. Okay, let's have a look there and see if we can find a bone chimera. I'm currently watching Hunter x Hunter, and for some reason whenever I say chimera, I think of the chimera ants. Those things are freaking evil, man. But yeah, anyways. Once we have pirate chunks, what comes after that? What the heck? So it looks like it's Galena chunks, and you can craft those using 4 pirate chunks and a shadowed ingot. For that we need iron ingots and shadow fragments. Oh my days. So for those, we need to complete this quest. So they all kind of like line up with each other. Whoa, this pack sure is pretty difficult, I can say that. Now let's see. So the structure should be somewhere here. Okay, jungle prison. Let's see what this has. Okay, some pretty random stuff here. I guess we have to go down these trapdoors. And this leads to like a gigantic hallway. Doesn't seem to be any mobs though. Guess we have to go further down, and oh wait, I'm assuming that's the bone chimera. Yep. Okay, let's go for it. It doesn't seem to be that strong. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're just shredding through it, and there we go. Nice. So there we have a pyrite chunk. That's pretty cool. And we can duplicate this thing using gold and diamonds. Okay. Whoa, I have more than enough gold in here. Tons of blocks as well. The main thing I'm going to be lacking is diamonds, but that's not too bad, right? Let's just go ahead and start duplicating this already. And that's already a good amount. I also still have 10 Unobtanium ingots left, which means I should be able to do some reforging at least. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Oh, epic already. I think I'll stick with that before I push my luck too much. Oh, legendary, yo, what? Okay, that's pretty crazy. Epic on the leggings as well. Okay, come on, please say we get something good. Legendary on the boots too. Dude, that was some pretty good luck. Okay, I'm happy. So I don't think we're really gonna get much better stuff than that for the moment. At least not easily. Are there any bosses we can go for maybe? Well, we have this quest line, and the first boss is the bell ringer. For that, we're gonna need some cobbled deep slate, as well as a bit of gold. Then we do something like this. Hold on. How does this work again? Okay, like that. I need one more bit. And okay, that's the haunted bell. I'm kind of worried of how like strong this thing is going to be. Let's just do it here. Not too close to the base. And oh, hello. Let's see. Okay, he's not too strong, luckily. We're doing some good damage. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, no, this is going to be pretty easy. Couple more hits and he's down. And nice. Okay, so then what do we get for that? Devil's Ant and Bow. I guess we use this to summon in the next boss. Yeah. Okay, where is it? There. Seems to be just a bit more tanky, but not too much more difficult. Yeah, they're pretty similar in strength. Oh boy. Okay, he's immune to damage right now. What is he using those cards for? Oh no. That looks kind of sketchy. Do we have to destroy the cards? Oh wait, there we go. Come on. Let's get some good hits. And okay, he's immune again. I feel like it has something to do with these cards. I guess they just go away after a while. Oh wait, does he use them to heal? It kind of looks like it. I feel like depending on like the number that he gets, he heals more or less. So he chooses a card, right? And he heals by that much HP or something. I don't know. Well, we're dealing a ton of damage. Okay, come on, we got this. Almost there. And there we go. What's next? We need to kill the frost-bitten golem. I assume you can find this dude at this temple. So let's try and go over there. I know this is pretty random, but we haven't really taken on that many bosses yet. And who knows, maybe eventually we get something good. I believe we're getting pretty close to the structure now. Yep, is it this over here? Hold on a second. Yeah, I think it is. In that case, let's try and take him on. I don't know why we have a boss bar for the Frostmaw, because this is not the Frostmaw. Okay, wait, I saw it on the left there. Frostbitten Golem, 400 HP, and he's down. Not too difficult at all. And it still wants us to craft this Eye of Frost. I mean, it's pretty cheap. We just need to combine an Ender Pearl with 4 snowballs. And yeah, that's already looking good. Then we get a Frost Ingot as well as a Dusk Key. And that's used to summon in a boss called Rosalind. I believe that's the next boss we can take on. And that one should be pretty similar to the first ones we did. I think they're from the same mod. So yeah. Okay. Wait, I low-key recognize this. Hold on, how did we have to do this? I think we have to take out these little flying things. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Okay, just 2 more left. And there we go. Okay, is it gonna drop down? Oh wait, yes, we can do a ton of damage now. Looking good. Already at half HP pretty much. And now it's got like another form. I think we just have to do the same thing as before. Okay, come on. There we go. Let's go in for some hits again. Maybe we can even take him down. Come on. And yeah, I think we got it. Nice. Not too difficult actually. And we just move on to the next thing. The Dead King. We can use this wayward compass we got to locate him. But I'm sure the Explorer's Compass works as well. Yeah, it should be from iron spells. Let's see if we can go over there. And now since the structure is supposed to be located underground, we can start mining down. Maybe turn on the layered mode on the map. Let's see if we can spot anything. Okay, you know what? This looks pretty interesting. Looks like there's some sort of main hall or room. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's where the Dead King is. And hold on. Yes, I think this is the right place. Okay, let's just get rid of all of these like random mobs. They're just gonna be a nuisance later. And yeah, now I believe we just right click him. And then we can just hope that this fight goes well. Okay, come on. How much damage do we do? Oh gosh, that's a lot. What the heck? Okay, that's a great start. He's obviously got his second phase though. Maybe this will be more difficult. Not really. I mean, he's still completely... He's got no chance. And I guess that's it. Hold on, I think I just saw a spell book on the ground. That would be our first one. Yeah, I haven't got a single one yet. That's kind of cool. 10 spell slots. We'll take that. And then what does this say? Okay, we get a free arcane ingot. We also get a random reward for defeating the bone chimera. And now this path kind of like splits up. We can kind of just do whatever we want. I do look, you want to get an inscription table though, because I've picked up quite a few spell scrolls on the way, but I haven't had the opportunity to actually use them. So let's do that. Then we place it down here and grab all of these scrolls. Okay, that's definitely quite a few. They are not all gonna fit in there. We're just gonna pick out the highest level ones. Okay, this one is level 8. Hold on. Wait. Do we already have that? Oh my goodness, we do. Well, we can't use that then. Chain lightning. Okay, that could be good. Then this is legendary lava bomb. Also legendary. And yeah, I guess for the other ones, we can just take something random. Yeah, that should be fine. We can go ahead and equip that. And then have a look. Okay, what does chain lightning actually look like? Let's see. Oh, I need a target. Surely we can find a test subject somewhere around here. Yep, we're gonna take this dude. So how does this work? Oh, that went way too quick for me to see anything. But I also want to test out lava bomb. Oh, does it cancel when I get hit? I think so. Okay, we gotta be quick then. Oh, yep, that's how it works. Well, to be honest, none of them are that crazy. But still, it's nice we can use some magic. I think I'll probably want to go for the Infernal Dragon because that unlocks this thing here. And where can we find this guy? Can be found in his very, very big tower nearby mountains. It looks like he's part of the boss's Rise mod. And, okay, here, Dragon Tower. That sounds promising, doesn't it? There's still a long, long way to go here. But after this, we have the Nether Gauntlet. And slowly, we're going to transition over to the end bosses. So we'll see how that goes. Now, I've been to this tower plenty of times before in the past. I'm pretty sure we should be able to deal with it, no problem. Okay, yeah, as always, we just have to find our way to the top floor. Sometimes it can be pretty confusing to figure out which staircase leads to the top. I think up here. Yeah, this should be the right way. Now, here we are. And there we have the cutscene. Okay, how much damage can we do with this bow? Not that much. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for him to come down. But then it should be no problem. To be honest, it doesn't seem like this thing plans on coming down. Let's just go up to him then. And okay, that's some good damage. Now he's dropped down to the center. Okay, that's half HP. Oh, and where are you going? What the heck? We got another cutscene. Yeah, he's really mad now. Shouldn't change too much for us though. Yep, I think that's it. Pretty nice. Yo, what? Hold on, do I have to complete the other quests before this counts? Oh my goodness. I think I need to do this Dune Sentinel and the Bone Chimera thing. Hold on. Damn, I did not think of that. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna have to first do this thing. What is it called? The Overgrown Colossus. We're gonna need some sort of moss structure. Yeah, this is moss temple. And what other rewards can we claim here? Okay, not too much. We're also getting pretty close to day 100, so I'm not going to be able to do that much more. I think if we can just take off a few more bosses from this quest line, that would be good. Much more than that probably won't be possible though. So let's just hurry this up a bit. That over there seems to be the mossy temple. What's this guy called? Overgrown Colossus. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, he's actually pretty tanky. 2000 HP. Not bad. He barely does any damage to us though, so we're fine. Just eat a piece of bread every once in a while and we're good. Alright, so he's down as well. We need to get this Eye of Moss. Dude, where am I supposed to get moss blocks from? Do we have any here? Oh wait, they're on the ceiling. Okay. We could just grab 4 of these. And then do I have an ender pearl left? Please, come on. Yes. Well, we can use that to craft the Eye of Moss. Somehow it didn't update. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Next would be the Dune Sentinel. This guy can be found in the astral dimension. Wait, wasn't this the portal to the astral dimension? I think it was. Okay. I need my flint and steel. Where did I place that thing? Oh wait, yeah, the glint and steel, not flint and steel. Let's light that up. Go through. And let's see if we can find a structure for this thing. Man, I have no idea. All I know, this guy is from the Legendary Monsters mod. So let's see. Man, I have no idea. I just did a bit of research and I'm pretty sure we need to go to the ruined pyramid. That should be where you can find this thing. So let's hope this is the right place. Well, that right there already looks pretty promising. This definitely is a pyramid. Now the only question is, what boss do we find here? Yo, what is he called? I can't see. Oh wait, yeah, Dune Sentinel. Okay, this dude is the real thing, so let's just try and take him down. Doesn't seem to be that powerful. What even is his like attack method? He shoots bombs, I guess? Why does he remind me of some sort of Mario mob? I don't know why. Maybe I'm tripping. This should be the last hit. And okay, this quest updated luckily. So we've finished that. I still don't understand what this thing is supposed to be. Loot reward coin. Where do I redeem these coins? Like, what the heck? Do we have a coin shop somewhere? Am I missing something? Oh, so what is this? Hold on. Oh, this is like the final chapter where you craft like the Ascendra star. Yeah, no, I'm nowhere near ready for that. And I don't see anything related to the coins. Oh, hold on. The world has some sort of hub. There's supposed to be an item shop here. Hold on a second. Maybe we should try and find that thing to finish things off. The coordinates are supposed to be like 333, 333. But that's just a rough estimate. I'm pretty curious now. Oh, so once we sleep now, it's going to be day 100. So let's try and do this, and then we're going to wrap things up. It's supposed to be a smooth flying house. That's what we got to look out for. Oh, hold on. Lobber the Hub. What the heck? Is this a location? I guess so. Who was this guy? Oh, he teleports us back, I guess. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Why are we flying? We got to get back there. I couldn't even check anything. Let's head back again. And here's the item shop. Okay. Oh yes, so this is where we spent our gold. Dude, maybe I should have found this earlier. But I mean, what even is this stuff? Oh my goodness, Charm of Hellblade? Plus 100% attack damage? That's actually insane. Hold on, I want to buy that. Let's equip that. What else can we get? Most of the other stuff seems pretty random. Okay, I don't think I need to buy that. Now, what is this? Difficult, what? Oh, I can change the difficulty of, like, the game in general. Well, I think we're gonna leave that. And I'm gonna go back home. We have successfully made it to day 100. And honestly, we've barely even touched the surface of this mod pack. There's still so much to do. But I definitely like the pack a lot. It explains everything you need to do pretty well. And it gives you a clear path on what you can do. And for an RPG pack, I think that's really important. And yeah, well, with that, I'd like to thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys.